All right. We're actually a little early tonight. So, hello. I'm Professor McCoy. Welcome back. Looks like we're all good and live. Welcome back to Kingdom Come Deliverance II. One minor thing that I just realized looking at the stream, if my little family crest over here is getting in the way, please tell me that. I don't think it should be. Just because it should just go away as soon as you stop mousing over it, but it might be right here. If I need to move or remove that or whatever, do let me know. Anyway, I got some delightful frankincense burning right over here, and we're ready to get back into it. Now, minor warning here. I've done some stuff off stream. Nothing plot important. I picked up one quest, which I'll inform you guys about as we get to it. And what else? I picked up a quest. I've done a whole lot of blacksmithing. I have gotten some gear and equipment, as you can see. Got that insane drip. Ooh, yeah, look at that nasal helm. Nice. I've got a nice longsword, handmade, of course. Broadsword that I've found on a bandit. All of this gear and stuff, again, bandits keep assaulting me on the roadsides, which is going to continue happening as we continue the game. But anyway, yeah, so we know. And here's my looking good drip. And I do carry the one-handed sword. I have it in my inventory, the broadsword, just in case if I need to use a torch, because I might need to use a torch here and there. Anyway, so I need to get up and have some breakfast. I will say one thing. Most of what I've been doing off stream has been just sort of the life of an apprentice blacksmith. Henry's been waking up every morning, getting a bunch of raw materials, and I've been just crafting and crafting and crafting and crafting, making a bunch of horseshoes and some work axes and things like that, increasing my my crafting skill, which, by the way, level 30. My craftsman skill is literally double my next highest skill. Main level is getting up there still, but sorry, vitality is close too, because I've been carrying heavy things a lot. I also have tons and tons of perk points. Let's get Die Hard so I don't die. I'm harder to die. Anyway, Deft Hands 2, yes, need that. I haven't been updating my my abilities too much. Shield, I don't use a shield anymore. Blunt damage, I don't use. Charged attacks, I don't use those really. Tight grip. Wrestler. Yeah, no, let's just do strength counts for more as far as weapons go. Blood of Siegfried. Ooh, armor will be 10 points higher at all times. That's actually really nice. As long as you don't kill anyone, your non-combat skills will be increased by 2 and your speed by 3. If you kill someone, you lose the bonus, but can regain it if you don't kill anyone for 12 game hours. 12 game hours is actually not bad. That's not too much. Or Warmonger, at the end of each fight, you get a +2. See, that's the thing. Nah, let's not do that. A lot of Siegfried, or sorry, Nightcrawler. And strength, agility, and vitality, +3 bonus. That's not bad. Good-natured. Now, I'm going to go with Blood of Siegfried. In combat, you're more resilient than a mere mortal. Your armor will be 10 points higher at all times. Now, let's go with that. I have the perk points, so I can do it. I could get a bunch of craftsmanship stuff, but I don't really need much. Scholarship? You'll be able to recognize the difficulty of skill checks, but not your chances of succeeding. A reputation isn't taken to do. Yeah, that's nice. I'm gonna. What's contemplative? Energy and nourishment will juice it much slowly if you sit still. That's nice. Yeah, I'm gonna stick with liberal arts, and then I'll probably get contemplative. Next level of scholarship. All right, cool. Anyway, I'll have some breakfast. No, I can't. It's 15, so yes, I can have some more breakfast without getting back. I do have the perk that where I get a bonus from not being fat, not being lard has, so to speak.
Ave Maria.
Amen. Okay. Anyway, so tonight, as the thumbnail and the posts have indicated, there's a couple of things that I need to do. First of all, I said I would rescue Pavlena. That being, what's her name? The the wonderful, nice old lady who helped us. Her daughter is missing. Last she knew, went to Troskowitz. We started that near the end of last time. But also, I went and explored a bunch and unlocked a bunch of fast travel locations. What's this? Oh yeah, the Krezel, the miller. I'm not going to do that one. But Samine has, as you can see, the horse trader and stud ranch, which I suspect is where Pebbles is. So I'm going to switch to my armor for travel. I'm going to wander down to Samine, and I will see if I can find Pebbles, because I'd like to have a horse. And then we will go try and rescue Pavlena. Then we will go try and find Mutt. Those are our goals for tonight. Let's see if we can accomplish all of them, shall we? It's quite a ways down to Samine. This is, by the way, where the wedding is to be taking place. And this is something of a little keep with some gorgeous hoardings. I love this. This is a fairly typical... oh, look! A poop hole! I really want to shoot a crossbow bolt up into there just to surprise someone. I won't, because I'm pretty sure it would trigger some really nasty combat, but it'd be funny. Anyway, this is a delightful example of basically a fortified manor house, and it's really well done. So first of all, you have hoardings up top, which provide what are essentially impromptu machicolations. So under here, you can throw rocks down. You can even shoot arrows down at people trying to scale the walls. Like you can see underneath here where I'm pointing, there's slots between where you stand, where they're standing like floorboards, and where the wall is. Right, there's a gap there that's damn near impossible to shoot up through. But shooting down, you have a nice wide field of fire there, which is very nice. You can also drop things, like dropping stones, dropping like boiling water, whatever, anything like that. Then also, another thing to note, you have on the lower floors, ones that you can reach either on foot or by a reasonable ladder, you have small little arrow loops, the kind of windows that a person could not, by any means, slip through. Right? I mean, I can see, kind of, but also I could get shot pretty easily through there. And then up higher, even exterior, this was relatively common. You have somewhat larger windows to let in more light, to let in a breeze if you need it, that sort of thing. So up on the higher levels, and now notice the second floor is still stone, before you get to Waddle and Daub up in the attic, basically. Those higher levels can afford to have somewhat larger windows because they're naturally defended. Right? They're naturally defensible, just because they're up higher. They're harder to physically get to if it comes to a siege. Even though this is not like a battlefield fortress, it is still a defensible structure. Also, nice little touch, the little smoke stains coming out from the window next to the chimney. That's a very nice touch. Anyway, let's switch to our fancy outfit. And let's head inside.
Search!
Search.
Show me what you've got on you.
Sure.
Go ahead and search me. I've got nothing to hide.
Just don't think I do.
Everything in order.
I
Carry
don't
on.
have anything to hide. Funny story, though, about that. While I was traveling, I was set upon by a couple of guys who decided that they wanted to fist fight me. And because I was being attacked by a group of people in the middle of nowhere, I figured, you know what, I'm just going to draw my sword because I don't have time for this. I'm going to defend myself. And so I wound up killing them accidentally. I didn't mean to actually kill them. I was hoping that they would, run away and surrender. They did not. So I accidentally wound up killing a couple of guys. I didn't think that it would be, murder.
Bloody deep.
I'm trying to bathe. Anyway, I didn't think it was going to be murder. It didn't look like it was murder, and it looked like it was, like the bodies were loot, not rob. So, I thought it was fine. So I carried along my way. Went back to Troskovitz. And when I got back to Troskovitz, I was accosted by a guard who said, "Halt! You're wanted for murder!" I was like, wait, murder? What did I do? What? Excuse me? So apparently I had murdered these guys. So I tried to talk my way out of it, failed, ran away, because I wasn't going to, be branded. That was the penalty. Or I think it was like 2,000 groschen, which I do not have. I have right now 453, which is good. It's a good amount for early game, but it's not 2,000. So I started running away. This guard chased me for like a solid mile. Props to him. So I ran into a forest and I killed him. He attacked me. What was I going to do? So I defended myself, naturally. So I wound up killing him. I didn't take much of his stuff, just because a lot of it was blatantly identifiable. But I wound up killing him, unfortunately. So I had to, I mentioned how I was just kind of getting up and blacksmithing throughout the day. Part of the reason for that was because I was, wanted in Troskovitz. So I was wanted for murder in Troskovitz for several days. So I was in Takov, and I got up in the morning, did my blacksmithing throughout the day, had a bite to eat at the tavern, spent my day's wages playing dice for a little while, won a few new dice, actually. Odd and lucky die, these. Also some badges. So yeah, I'm just kind of living the peasant's life, which is not bad, really, not bad. So yeah, I've been living the peasant's life for a little bit, and I've been relatively straightforward about it, fairly legit until the whole murder thing blew over, which it did. Oh man, that is delightfully defensible. They even have a nicely fortified well inside the fortifications. Oh, and these are arrow loops. Look at that. Look at that view. Oh man, look at that field of fire. Oh, that's delightful. Wonder if I can get up into the hoardings, or if it'll let me. They may not let me in. I'm probably trespassing.
Shouldn't be bothering us here.
Oh, okay, never mind. They don't want me to go in there. I want to see. I just want to look. I want to show the audience the machicolations, because I love machicolations. They're very cool. I'm a fan of Shadowversity and shouting machicolations, which I won't do because the children are asleep. Anyway, let's go into the horse fields and start just mindlessly shouting for pebbles, shall we?
Greetings. Wait, that's my Pebbles, my girl. I thought they killed you down by that pond.
My little Pebbles. Hey, where'd that horseman go? Where'd that horse trader? Is that him? Groom Balatai.
What can I do for you? That grey horse you have grazing here is mine.
What do you mean, yours? I bought it fair and square. I admit, it was only for a few groschen from some suspicious lad who found it down by the Rock Tower Pond, but that horse is not branded, so it belongs to me now.
Medium difficulty. Moderate reputation. I have much higher nobility wearing this outfit. But that's like a That's like the throwing my weight around in a nasty way. Let's go with this one. Let's go with the easy check.
Look, you know they attacked an entourage by that pond, right?
I heard about it. That news spread through the land like wildfire.
And the one who sold it to you told you he found it by the pond, right?
Well, he did, aye.
So it's not entirely impossible she belonged to me.
Maybe not impossible, but I paid for her.
Aye, but just a few groschen. You said so yourself. Wouldn't you rather be in the good graces of someone who might have been part of that expedition?
Maybe so. All right, I'll give her to you.
I was
But
expecting
you
to have
owe
to
me
pay a few
one.
groschen at least.
Go and get her then. If she remembers you, she might even come when you whistle for her.
Oh yeah. Oh, it takes an hour?
Serve you well. What is it? Are you whistling just for fun?
No, I'm whistling for pebbles. My delightful little pebbles. My little peblina. Call your horse. Mount. Speed up. Slow down to dismount. Hold reverse and B to rear up. Okay, cool. Just like Henry, your horse has its own inventory. Excellent. Oh, horse inventory. Oh, I've been waiting for horse inventory. Horse improvement. Bridle, harnesses, horseshoes, a saddle. Let's go get some of that stuff.
What an ugly old nag.
Ready. Nice and slow.
Ah, it's nice to be back on horseback.
Gah!
Down into Sameen Town. There is a saddler down here. Let's see what I can afford. Right down here. Ah!
Whoa.
We have fallen. Pebbles? Are you...
Jesus Christ, be praised.
Amen. Hi.
What would you like?
Pebbles. Oh, my.
Show me your wares.
Oh, Pebbles. Okay, Hunter's Belt. I already have, right? Ah, what is this? Higher charisma than the one I have? Why? Is it because mine's dirty? That's why. Gloves, mitts, riding gloves. No, burgers, shoes. Those are fancy schmancy. Ooh, courtier's boots is higher. High boots. Blah, 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 blah. Anything lower noise or lower visibility? No, nothing. Okay, whatever. Moving on. Bridle with plating? That's fancy. Executioner's comparison. No. Mains harness. Ooh, we have to pick a we have to pick a an overall look too, don't we? Prague saddle. Norman saddle. Why is this so much better than the Prague saddle? Reinforced cantle. It extends a horse's carrying capacity only modestly. Oh, okay, that's why. Only modestly. Speed is negligible. Okay. Soldier's saddle. Okay, it says basically it's the same thing. Why not just get a Prague saddle? Walloon harness. Helps with balance, slightly improves carrying capacity, and makes the horse more courageous. Limits its speed and stamina. Gall. Mixing potions. Interesting. Lard, cowskin, pigskin. I do need pigskin eventually, but I'll hold off on it. Alright, so I need horsey stuff. Noseband bridle. The bridle, the greater the bonus on the horse's stamina and speed. Alright, I'm gonna go with a Prague saddle I'm going to go with the greenish one. Okay, mains harness. Okay, bridle with plating. Bit plated cheek pieces, reins, headpiece, and brow band. Better the bridle. Okay, better. But what are the stats on the bad boys? It's just durability. No, quality is blank. Noseband bridle. I'm gonna go with cheap for now, I guess. Noseband or soft leather. Go soft leather, and let's go with a nice contrasting color. Whalen harness is quite limiting. At least I think it is. It doesn't tell me by how much. Limited speed and stamina. Okay. Whalen harness. I would want to get a green one, I think, to go with my green, either green or red to go with the saddle. If I'm to do that. Now I might also just get the mains harness. Is heavier. I probably want to go with a Whalen. Violin? Whatever. I don't know. Do I want to do green? It matches my outfit. It's good for now. It's kind of bright, vibrant green, though. Yeah, let's go with it. Okay, that is more groschen than I have, but let's see.
I'd like to discuss
No
the
saddlebags.
price.
No
All right.
saddlebags.
I'm listening.
Gotta find some saddlebags. All right, let's lowball for now.
Is this enough? More.
Okay.
Finally.
Okay.
I'm glad you found what you were looking for, sir.
I now have 40 groschen. Okay, I forgot to sell those. Nice. Increase stamina, that's good. Lower speed. Increase capacity significantly. Okay, cool. I'm gonna give them back. I'm gonna sell off these two. That is not a lot. Oh man. Okay.
Let's talk
Well,
about the price.
I need some money.
All right.
That's what I
I'm
need.
listening.
Oh wait, no. What am I doing? Let's go with.
Do we have a deal?
Less.
7?
Aye.
Okay.
I was glad to be of help to you, good sir.
How much do we have? 47 groschen. Okay, well that's fine. That's good enough. Let's move on. Okay, I know Pebbles. I know, dearie. You're okay. Good girl. The baby. Okay, now that we're done there, I will say there are some quests down in Samin's mill. I think it's all like the fighting stuff, the like beat up the fellow peasants arena. But so I'm not going to do those yet. I might at some point. On stream probably. I don't want to do actual quests off stream if I can avoid it. Yeah, let's go to Troskovitz and let's begin asking around for Pavlena. Since she has literally gone missing, and that seems like it should be urgent, despite me having just waited literally probably over a week. Not probably. It's been over a week that I've just been sort of waiting around. Oh, jeez. I forgot it's Y to dismount, not B. I don't know why if I'm... Am I thinking, like... What's it called? Am I thinking,
Maria.
Am I thinking the previous game, or am I thinking Red Dead? Dismount with B. It's not Red Dead, because I never played Red Dead with controller. Huh. Well, whatever. No. No food in the pot. Fine, I'll eat my own food. I have honey. That'll do me.
Just a moment.
For me.
Okay, let's ask around about Pavlina.
Good afternoon, sir.
I'm looking for a young girl named Pavlena. She's missing. She was supposed to be selling baskets here. Do you know anything about her?
Better you ask innkeeper Betty about things like that. I'm just the help, and I ain't seen any Pavlena.
Okay. I'll ask Betty.
Greetings. Do you need something?
I'm looking for Pavlena, the daughter of the herbwoman from Zhelyov. Do you know her?
Aye, I do. Pavlina still comes here from time to time, selling baskets, ointments and whatnot. I ain't seen her around in a while, though. Why are you looking for her?
She hasn't been home for a long time, so Bozhena sent me to look for her. When she left, she was heading here.
If I was you, I'd go and ask at the rat house. Or Yezhek the cooper. That old goat had his eye on her one time. Only she wouldn't have him if he was the last man alive. Can't say I blame her. That Yezhek's a drunken sot.
Cooper. Yezhik.
Do you think anyone would want to harm Pavlena?
Bozhena's not too popular here since that misfortune with Yakesh's wife, Ludmilla. But no one holds a grudge against Pavlena.
Oh, yeah. She was a
only a young
midwife,
lass
and
at the
something went
time.
terribly wrong at some point. I forget if that was on stream when we talked about that.
What was that about a misfortune with Ludmilla?
I think so.
That was way back. She was the midwife here. She'd give the women herbs and whatnot when they called for her. But then something happened when she was helping out at Yakesh's. His wife, Ludmilla, died, and a child was stillborn. A tragedy it was, and then Bozhena, she left.
Just like that?
Well, to tell the truth, we drove her out.
Oh? Why was that?
Better ask Yakesh if you want to know more. He's often by his son's grave. It's next to the farm.
What's this Yezhek like? And what do you mean about him having his eye on Pavlena?
He wanted to get married, and no sensible girl around here would have a drunkard like him. So he figured Pavlena might be an easier bet. He promised her a home in the village, but the girl wasn't so dumb as to fall for it. He's hardly got 2 groschen to rub together, and his house ain't no palace neither. All she'd have out of it is a heartache, and a bunch of brats as pig ugly as their old man.
And where might I find this Yezhek?
If he ain't boozing here at the tavern, he'll be on the way here or at home.
Thanks. And do you think this Yezhek might have done something to her? Like abduct her because she scorned him?
Nah, he ain't got it in him. He's all mouth, but he'd never raise his hand to a woman. And even if he did, Pavlena would probably give him a hiding. Just recently, he got a black eye from this skinny fella here. He's a weakling and a wretch. He wouldn't have a chance with Pavlena.
Okay. Alright, well, we gotta see about Yezhek. Also want to see about Roman. Roman was I think he was the assistant for the carpenter or something. And Pavlena at least knew him. And if you recall from last time, there was a hat, a boy's hat, in her room. It might have been this Roman. Might have belonged to this Roman. Oh, I hear him calling for Roman. Woodcutter, that's it.
You're looking for Roman? I also need to find him.
Okay, so it's
We'll
not
ask if he
Roman.
knows where
It's
Pavlena
just
is.
Roman.
That
Okay.
sweetheart of his. Well, now, I hadn't
Hi,
thought
Grace.
of
How you doing?
that. They could be together somewhere.
I'm not
So
on the
you
TV
can help
TV
me
this
look
time,
for
yeah.
him.
Let's talk about him.
What kind of fella is Roman?
We worked together in the woods. His pa used to work with us too, only he died not long ago. And Roman was
Okay.
left all alone with the whole small holding. His ma died a few years ago. Now at
okay.
least he's found Pavlena. Of course, she ain't from around here, and there's all sorts of talk about her. But Roman would like her to move in with him.
What does
Okay.
Roman look like? How will I recognize him?
A young fella. Ginger as they come. You can spot him
Another
a mile
ginger.
off.
Doing all right. How are you? Went to the park today. Had some fun. Kids had a good time. This wonderful park. I'm probably gonna make work. Saoirse and I are working very gradually on editing a video from the last time we went to this park, like a few weeks ago. So it's in the same sort of tone as that as the NASA documentary and the zoo documentary of hers that I put in Discord. That sort of thing. If you know, you know. If you're not in Discord, you haven't seen it. That's because it's a kids thing, you know. Anyway, so yeah, it was a lot of fun. It's a fantastic, enormous park. It's connected to like a children's museum that we didn't really go to because we got there a little late. It would have only been like 3 hours for like, I don't know, $40 or $50 for everything all told. So, nah, it was nice. It was a good time. Misbehaving a little bit, but you know how they are.
How did the folk here take to Pavlena?
Badly. They steer clear of her. She used to live here, near the green, when she was a little girl. But we didn't live here at the time, so I don't know much. Folks say they were driven out because of some wrongdoing. But I'm not interested in that. Everyone deserves a second chance, I reckon.
Okay.
Do you think anyone would want to harm Pavlena?
Like someone from the village? I don't know. Jezek, the cooper, fancied Pavlena one time. Wanted to marry her, he did. Only she wasn't interested.
I've already checked Jezek's story. He had a brawl in the tavern, all right, but it had nothing to do with Pavlena.
That's that, then. Best thing is to find Roman.
Where do you think Pavlena and Roman might be?
Not long ago, Roman was talking over a beer about how him and Pavlena wanted to leave and start a new life. Somewhere where no one knows her and her ma.
You think they'd really do it?
I took it all with a grain of salt, but after what he told me last time, anything is possible. For Christ's sake, he's got a whole house his pa left him. He wouldn't just leave it on account of her, would he?
Well, I don't know about Roman, but I've been at Pavlena's, and it didn't look like she was getting ready to leave.
She might have done it in secret, and she'd have reason enough. Believe me. Best to go and look in Roman's house. That should clear things up.
Okay.
All right. Let's go and take a look at Roman's.
Great. That is, you can go there.
Hang on, you said you two were friends. Why would I go there alone?
For one thing, I have to work. And besides, how would it look if anyone saw me breaking down his door? My reputation would be ruined, whereas you...
What?
No offense, you're a stranger. You don't have to worry about your good name, do you? But me, I'd lose my livelihood.
This sounds like a good idea. So Grace asked, was there a playground? The park being attached to a children's museum figured and asked. There is like several playgrounds. It's when I say this is a big park, this is an expansive park. Gosh, I don't know, like 20, 30 acres at least, kind of thing. It has like a boardwalk over a lake through some woods. It has like an elevated boardwalk that goes over the water and over the park. There's a bunch of just like freestanding slides. There's a couple of different playgrounds. Like I said, there's some like a splash pad water feature kind of thing that did not have water in it. They only really do that during the summer. There is some like art exhibits that are also playgrounds. One with like some like spinning carousel things, and one that's a giant owl statue with kids can climb all over and stuff. The kids love that. That's a lot of fun. random slides here and there I probably mentioned. There's like a nature center, a butterfly garden, all kinds of stuff. It's enormous. It's really, really impressive. It's great. That's a great little place. It's like, the only downside, it's like 45 minutes from here. So it's quite the ways down. It's a bit of a drive, but that's not much for us, given that we live out in the middle of nowhere and everything is at least a half-hour drive. So, figure it's worth it once in a while, you know?
Well, I can do it. But you ought to give me something for insurance. I'm the one sticking my neck out here. Well, if I'm caught there, I'll need a few groschen to bribe the catchpoles, so I don't end up in the stocks.
True enough. Here you are. This ought to do it.
How do I gain
After you search
reputation
the
for
place, come back and let me know what you found. I'll be around here somewhere.
Great, I got 25 groschen. That was the dumbest 25 groschen I've ever probably made. Tailor's house right here. I don't need the tailor for anything, really. I could probably do to launder my clothes. What's this? Herb garden. Where's Roman's house? Which one is Roman's house? Where's the quest? Find Pavlena. Okay, ask Yezhik. Yakesh, but Bajina's passed. And Roman's house is right there. Okay, so let me see about Roman's house. Hold on. How do I untrack other quests so that this one will actually show up properly? Track that one. Untrack Wedding Crashers, because that's a thing. What's Invaders? I'll get to that eventually. Lackey. That one I accidentally picked up at some point. Mice. This is the Paint the Bowl quest, which I'll untrack for now. Mutt. We are going to do tonight. We might do Tomcat on the way. I'll leave it. Maybe I'll leave it tracked. I don't know. Troubadours are from some lunatics I found at some point. Lion's... Oh yeah, I did find, off-stream, the first piece of Brunswick's armor. It was a very finicky little quest that I did not actually want to do. I did not want to do on stream because it was really finicky. I read that it was a little glitchy. Basically, you have to walk at a very precise little path from a really precise location. Basically from the... what is it? Crone and Maiden, which is... oops. Crone and Maiden is Trotsky Castle, the tall and the short thing. So basically head towards True Midnight, which I due north, pass through the woods, I had to beat up these guys, and then eventually I found this chapel in the rocks, next to another hidden treasure, which had the gauntlets, which, as you can see, I'm wearing. They're nice. They are Brunswick's gauntlets, as you can see. Very nice. Anyway, let's see about Roman's house. Can I just walk in? Let's do this, I guess. All right, great. He has a lit lamp. He has several lit lamps.
Nobody home. But maybe Pavlena was here. It's set for two. Freshly eaten. And there are the baskets Pavlena came here to sell. They were here for sure. Maybe they just went for a stroll. Dushko might know about their favorite spots.
Is this gonna be... Can I do this? I have 109 lockpicks. I should be fine, but... Oof, mediums are difficult. I got it. Okay. Ooh, women's straw hat. Okay, first of all, I do need these. Woman's straw hat. That's got to be hers, right? It's got to be hers. Nothing incriminating. All Grace could think of is the when she hears Wedding Crashers is the Owen Wilson Vince Vaughn movie. It was good. I enjoyed that a little bit. It was fun. It was a little silly, but it was fun. Okay. I don't think there's anything particularly incriminating here. A dry rack, which I don't need. Let's go up into the loft. I suppose is just a hayloft. Just a hayloft. Anything odd? Oh, well, I could have just climbed up here. That's one way in. It's probably a more reasonable way out, too. Yeah, I thought that was a good movie. It was very of its time, I'll say, in terms of comedies of that, like late noughties era, I guess. Okay, return to Dushko. Dushko is over here. Yeah, being a literal child when it came out, I assume you probably would not have seen it as a literal child. That's good. Okay. It's not a movie for children. I saw it like late high school. Not when it came out, actually. A little while afterwards, when it was on like DVD or whatever. By the way, DVDs are these round things that you put into a player. That was what we did to watch movies and stuff before streaming.
I searched Roman's house.
And what did you find?
Well, there's no one there.
It was not old enough for it to be
Pavlena
VHS.
had been there for sure. The table was set for two. And I found the baskets that she sells too.
And this hat.
You're right. It sure does look like she was there.
Can I say
Hadn't
in
been
this
long
hat?
ago either. The food was still fresh.
Well, that's lucky.
Any idea where they might have gone?
Well, they've
been
got
a week.
favorite spot down by the stream. You could try looking there.
Where exactly?
There's a ditch leading from Roman's house to the stream. Follow it down the hill. When you come to a place where the stream flows between the two big boulders, turn left and go straight. There it is, under an old linden tree.
All right. Thank you.
But,
Okay.
Mind you don't walk into the middle of anything awkward. And tell that lazy bastard to get his ass to work. I'm not going to do his work for him. Farewell, my friend.
Anyway, moving on. Oh, okay. All right, so I need to find the clearing, but first I do want to clear the alibis of the two fellas in town. Wait, it really? Okay, well I guess I'll just do that. I guess I'll just do that then. Oh, I need soap to wash my clothes. Okay. So, like I said, I kind of would actually recommend... I think I would probably recommend Wedding Crashers. I have not seen it for years. It's kind of raunchy. So there's that, if that's something you're relatively sensitive to, maybe don't, but it is otherwise a lighthearted, it's a lighthearted romantic comedy, really. The stream is getting bigger. Hey, a boar. Can I just, like... I can! That's someone's pig that I just killed, isn't it? Oops. I'm sure it'll be fine. I think it was, in fact, pre-Cars and Marley and Me. Pork, tenderloin, pig skin. I don't need lard. What does lard do? Chemical recipes. I don't need it, actually. So. Oops. Nope, I don't. Hi, Pebbles! Good Pebbles. I'm gonna put all this stuff onto your saddle, if you don't mind. I'm sure you don't mind, right? That too. Okay. Moving on. Is this it? Some kind of dam. This isn't the right way. Like, at all. But it's interesting that there's this little offshoot, I suppose. Anyway, moving along. Moving along. When the stream goes between two stones. That's this. This way? Or no, you go around the stones and then take a left. Ah, here we go. Take a left and then go straight. It's under an old linden tree. Don't know what a linden tree looks like. Ah, there's a braze here. That's interesting.
This must be the place Disco was telling me about. How the local lads bring their girls over here.
Can I wash off in this pond at all or no? Ah, look, beer. I'll take that. Of course there's beer.
Christ, there must have been a fight here.
Ooh. Okay. Flower wreath and a bloody rock.
Covered in blood. Used as a weapon, maybe.
It's not good. There's certainly a blood trail. There's flowers, there's mead. Oh yeah, you saw them in Ben Stiller and Owen Wilson in Zoolander, arguably before I should have for certain subtext. Yeah. Look, that was also really good. I really enjoyed Zoolander, but also, yeah, there's a good chance I probably saw it younger than I probably should have. Though, no, I don't know necessarily. I was in high school, so. Evening class, how you doing? We're investigating a murder mystery. Or what we now have good reason to presume is a murder mystery, because 26! Whoa! Okay then. That is a lot of nutrition. A lot of nourishment we get from cheese. Well, I'm gonna eat a bread roll. That'll get me to 100. And no higher.
Blood?
Yep, blood trail.
I hope it's not Pavlena's.
Who's the butler? I don't think there were really butlers at this period.
This is surely Pavlena's. A piece of her dress. This doesn't look good. If I had Mutt here, I could let him sniff it. Oh well. Never mind. A trail of blood. We should see where it leads.
Okay, it's a little bit dried. Blood trail. Another boar. Oh,
Jesus.
no.
This must be Roman. Someone buried him here. Mother of God.
Ladybird! Ladybird!
And the body's been munched on by a pig. I should
That
try and
pig.
find out who's herding those pigs. Maybe they saw something.
I really feel like I should dig up the body and give it a proper burial.
Where are you?
Hey,
Piggy! Come here!
I found a stray pig.
That's great. I lost a sow somewhere. Where is she?
oh my god, this man.
Not so fast. It's munching on a corpse back there in the forest.
Blessed Virgin! What corpse?
My guess is it's Roman.
Oh yeah, junior high
Local
seeing Zoolander.
woodcutter.
Yeah, that
Why,
might be a
all
little,
that's holy.
little young.
I saw him going towards the woods with his girl, and now you tell me he's dead. Surely she didn't kill him. Oh, Christ,
No, I don't
I
think
think I'm gonna throw up.
so.
Have you seen anything suspicious going on around here?
Maybe I should change the outfit.
Suspicious. Like how?
I don't know. Someone carrying or dragging something?
Like a
that
body?
corpse didn't walk there on its own.
Hang on now. I did
He's a
see
blade when
something a
you were
bit
16.
odd.
That's not too
One
bad.
of the
That's not too
farmhands
bad.
came from the woods in a big hurry, and he was carrying a spade.
Which one of them was it?
Straw. That is Slavomir. But everyone calls him Straw. He works
Okay.
in Yakish's farm, a big farmstead in the south of the village.
Yakish.
Oh, do you think he could have killed Roman?
Who knows? But it does seem like he buried him.
God's truth.
You say you saw Roman with his girl. You mean Pavlena?
Aye, that's the name. Pavlena. I saw the pair of them going down towards the stream. Probably for a smooch. The two of them are pretty close. That is, they were. Oh, you think the girl might be mixed up in his death?
I hope not. I'm trying to find her too. Who are you?
My name is Hugo. I heard hogs.
He
I take them
sounds
to
a
the
little
woods
slow.
to forage for acorns and nuts. But I ain't got nothing to do with no cops, if that's what you're asking.
Thanks for your help. I better go and find that farmhand.
Aye, and if he really done it, then give the murdering fucker what he deserves.
Okay.
Where the hell did that ladybird?
The lovable isn't a real
Ladybird!
name. Gotta be.
Hey, ladybird! Come back before a wolf eats you.
Listen, they're all
Ladybird!
Eastern European. Their names are silly. Just rather silly. Yeah, I gotta confront Straw, I guess. Come here, girl. Good to booze. Okay. That's the farmstead. Oops.
Whoa!
I keep doing that. Czech Bohemia isn't Eastern Europe. No reason any goofy Bulgars or king running around here. Listen, it is Eastern Europe, and isn't it? Like, it counts. It counts as Eastern Europe. It's Balkan. The Balkans absolutely count as Eastern Europe. No question. Oh, yeah, okay. Ray says, by the time I was 16, there's a literal vampire orgy blood club sprinkler scene in one of the Blade movies, which I was under 16 when I saw to get off my my Twihard. Twihard? West of most... What? Okay, I guess. It's east of the Rhine. That counts as East Europe for me. It is former Soviet bloc. Call it Eastern Europe. I will. Anyway, yeah, I had completely forgot about the blood orgy scene. I not completely forgot. I had at least kind of forgotten about the blood orgy scene. So, no, yeah, good point. Good point. Where is Yazhkovitskov? Man.
What?
Yazhkovitz man. Guy. Yeshk. Whatever his name is. The guy, the farmer. Looking for the farmer. I'm looking for the farmer. Ooh, a horseshoe. Interesting. Okay, that's neat. Oh, I can't get to my horse. Where's my horse? Pebbles. Little pebbles. Hey, a cow. Why? Why? What's wrong? Ow. Horseshoes. Wayland harness. Oh, I didn't have the harness on? Oh, well, whoopsies. Steel. What's A? Oh, that's finding mutt, isn't it? No, the axe from the lake. Oh, I see. Okay. Oh, yeah. You're thinking of Switzerland. Czechia is still Central European. Okay, listen, east of the Rhine... we can call Eastern just fine. There you go. See? Yeah, there you go. Yeah, Gray says Czechia is Eastern Europe, Bohemia is Proto-Germany, Austria. More Austria. Some of Hungary. Not quite all the way east to Hungary, but I would still say Eastern Europe. I'd still say Eastern Europe. I'm gonna hold this really stupid, probably wrong line. And I'm just gonna stick by it. That's what I'm gonna do. If I'm gonna be wrong, I'm gonna be boldly wrong. As you do, you know. Okay, where is this guy? Czechia? What is Czechia? Whatever, I don't know. I honestly thought it was Chechnya, but that's... Oh, wait, no. Chechnya is somewhere else entirely, isn't it? Can we just say Czechoslovakia? Or is that somewhere else? Is that something different? See, I thought Czechoslovakia was the same thing. This tells you... Yeah, Chechnya is southern Russia. Okay, that's kind of what I thought. This tells you... Oops, sorry. This tells you what I know about European geography, which is minimal. Hey, listen. Chill, rabbit ears. What's the deal? Anyway, I mix it up with Chechnya because it's similar enough spelling and pronunciation. Also, Eastern Europe. It's all kind of a blur.
Are you the one they call Straw?
Yeah. Why?
I know everything. I know you buried Roman's body in the woods.
What? How could you? That's not true.
It's no use trying to wriggle out of it. I have a witness.
Shit. Fuck. I didn't want nothing to do with it, I swear. It's all that girl's fault.
Where is Pavlena?
I ain't telling you
Southwestern
nothing.
Russia is Chechnya. Yeah, I think that's about right.
Take it easy. I don't want to do you any harm. I just wanted to know what really happened with Pavlena and Roman.
All right, then. Well, it all began in the tavern.
There we go.
We were boozing with Yakish.
Yeah, see, it's
He don't go
Yakish.
to the tavern much.
Yakish is the one.
But when he does, me and my brother go along too. Even though we're just his hired farmhands, he buys us wine.
Ah, nice of him.
Yeah? Go on.
When Yakish got drunk, he started remembering that day when his wife and son died. It happened during childbirth. And to this day, Yakish blames Bojina, the herb woman, for it. She was the midwife. I don't know if it was really her fault, but anyway, the boy died and she didn't baptize him, even though she had every right to do it. The little fella died unchristened, so his soul is damned for all eternity. That's not right.
Okay, what's this gonna be? Something about limbo, maybe?
Actually,
Worth talking about.
Children who die unbaptized aren't damned. They go to a place called limbo. In Latin, limbus infantium. It's a place for souls who haven't sinned, but haven't had original sin washed away by baptism.
But they can't be buried in the cemetery, right?
No. But enough about that.
Okay, so this is theological speculation. This is not a thought.
When he had 3 or 4
I'll
jumps
come back to it.
inside him, Yakish started on about how he'd give anything to see Bojina suffer the same pain as he did. It wasn't enough for him that they drove her out of the village that time.
Yeah, this isn't good.
He wanted to pay her back even more.
Okay, so hold on. Interesting. So let's wait on this because I do actually want to talk about limbo. It's a fascinating topic because it is not strictly church doctrine. It is a commonly held theological opinion. It's more commonly held in this period, and I think that there's nothing really wrong with it. And it's essentially that as Henry stated, which is pretty straightforward. I would add to it though that limbo in this case, it applies to anyone who dies unbaptized but without personal sin. So this can be infants, or this can even be any children before the age of reason. This can be applied to, say, the severely mentally ill and mentally handicapped. Just a second. Typically, anyone who is typically unable to commit personal sin for whatever reason, or incapable of being culpable, at least, for personal sin, or anyone who just so happens to die before having committed a personal sin and being culpable for it, which I'm sure is quite rare, but certainly happens. May even happen to, for adults, perhaps. In any case, though, right, you still have the mark, the stain, the imperfection of original sin, right? We're still imperfect in that sense. Nothing imperfect shall enter heaven. So you're not in the direct presence of God. The most common theological position on limbo is that it is that those souls in limbo have perfect natural happiness, but only natural happiness. They do not have the perfect eternal bliss that is heaven, and then the new creation, the new heaven, the new earth. Now, as for their eternal destiny, like in the new creation, that speculation is wide open. I tend to take there are really only minority positions on this, but I tend to take the position that they essentially are upon the new creation, they're probably given something like a choice, right, to accept Christ, because they are they're upon their general resurrection. I see no reason why they can't be given the opportunity for essentially baptism. Well, limbo isn't eternal any more than heaven is eternal. Heaven is not eternal. Remember that. That's like super crucial. Right? Hell is eternal. Heaven is not. The new creation, the new heaven and the new earth, that's eternal. Right? So the general resurrection is essentially the end of heaven as we think about it today, current state of being. Same with limbo. Same with purgatory. Right? Now, the eternal destiny of those in heaven is secure. That's not, if you are in heaven, you will be You will be, in the presence of God after the general resurrection, after the general judgment. But the state of the general judgment of the souls in limbo, if there is a limbo, or limbo of infants, or whatever you want to call it, that is open. That's open to debate, and there's a lot of debate on it. It is limbo has kind of fallen out of favor in modern theological discourse, but I still kind of lean towards it. I still kind of lean towards it being the case. Let's bad cop him. Let's accuse him and see how he reacts.
I hope for your own good. This isn't going where I think it's going.
No. Listen,
See, there we go. He's gonna
my brother
confess all the way.
Ota, he was always the sly one out of the two of us. He came up with this idea that he'd lie in wait for Pavlena when she came to sell her baskets.
I see. Bozhena's daughter for Yakesh's son.
No, it wasn't like that. We didn't set out to kill her, just to give her a bit of a hiding and tell her not to come back here again. Then we'd lie to Yakesh that she was dead, and he'd reward us with... well, he's got 2 girls to marry off, and Marusha's a pretty one. But he'd never let either of them marry a hired hand unless I'd done him a worthwhile service. See?
Yeah, that's nasty. That's not right. Klaus asks, what's the most common alternative position to limbo these days? As far as I know, the most common position that I'm aware of is that infants who die unbaptized can receive something like a baptism of desire, right? Of those who intend baptism but cannot, for merely physical reasons, receive the physical sacrament, are extended God's grace. There's speculation, I think probably the most common position, is that can apply to unbaptized infants, either of their own accord, right? And this is a kind of counterfactual of future choice, right? That if given the opportunity, they would desire baptism because they are otherwise innocent. And this may or may not apply to all of them. This may be, God's omniscience would have to discern these sorts of things. Or it would be a baptism of desire on the part of their family or the church, right? That given the opportunity, those in the church would baptize them. And so it's a baptism of sort of vicarious desire. Those are probably the most common positions. So most theologians today tend to think that unbaptized infants at least can just go to heaven. I'm a little skeptical on that. I do tend to think that they probably can be admitted to heaven, or to the new heaven, upon the general resurrection. But I'm very skeptical about it in terms of pre-eschaton. I do tend to hold to more of a limbo position. The other position, which is still probably more common than limbo, is absent an explicit baptism of desire from a parent or one who could baptize them licitly, then they're damned. Which I do not think is actually correct. If only because they would then be damned out of still due to invincible ignorance, which doesn't seem to jive with other theological developments and developments concerning soteriology, especially those having to do with invincible ignorance of adult unbelievers. Yeah, baptism of vicarious desire is weird. Yeah, Klaus, I tend to agree. It almost smacks of Mormon post-death baptism. Yeah, kind of. But that's the thing, is that maybe you could make an excuse for that sort of thing. And like I said, I don't actually really hold to this, but it's a common enough position that the vicarious desire is it's either vicarious desire or, probably more commonly, hypothetical desire, right? It's counterfactual desire. Had they the choice presented to them, and had they their rational capacities, they would have chosen baptism because they were otherwise innocent aside from original sin. That's probably the most common position. I think it's still probably a minority view just because there is no majority position on the matter these days. Excuse me. But the other vicarious desire one is I think it would be strictly limited to those who could and would voluntarily baptize them had they the opportunity, right? So a parent loses a child, say in utero, it's a stillbirth. They didn't have the chance to physically baptize the child, but they had the desire to and the intention to do so. And so that intention, essentially, like at the time, right? I have this intention to baptize this child when he is born, right? He, because we're talking about a male child here. I have the desire and the intention to baptize this child when he is born, but I do not have the chance to because he dies before he's born. That intention could, on this model, work in the same way as, say, my intention to get baptized this Easter, but I die before that, right? That, in terms of baptism of desire, that would get me to heaven. Now, eventually, I'd presumably be in purgatory a while, but it'd get me to heaven. That would count as salvation. That would be salvific. Yeah, Grace calls it the forced pseudo-Christian baptism. Yeah. As a baptized Christian, and one who hopes to be in heaven someday, I will probably take offense when some Mormon sometime in the future tries to posthumously rebaptize me, you failing to use the Trinitarian formula. That is offensive to my memory and my soul. Well, it says, at least the hypothetical desire thing preserves individual judgment, though it prompts the question of whether people with, example, psychopathy would have chosen differently without. Well, it depends on whether psychopathy affects, whether it damages one's capacity for judgment, right? If it damages one's capacity for judgment, it can perhaps limit culpability if it's something like a mental illness. But also, if it's culpable, then no. Then again, if it's the hypothetical thing, then yeah. If you as an infant would grow up to be would grow up to reject Christ, and God presumably, well, assuming middle knowledge, this kind of assumes a Molinist view of God's knowledge, but whatever. Get back to that eventually. Assuming that God could know such a thing, assuming there is a truth maker to the proposition, if God knows that you would in fact grow up to reject him, then yeah, to hell you go. Same as if you had grown up and rejected God. Class says, I wonder if God will let me work off some time in purgatory by haunting the knucklehead Mormon who rebaptized my corpse. I hope so. Unfortunately, again, the more common theological opinion is that no, spirits in purgatory cannot haunt the living, but those in heaven can. Through God's will. If it is in accord with God's will, then those in heaven can. Essentially, like it's a vision, an appearance to someone, a reminder to pray, that sort of thing. But there is, again, a minority position that I kind of like, just because it's more entertaining, that God might permit those in purgatory to haunt the living as a reminder to, say, pray for them, for example. I like that. I don't know if I think it's true, but I'd like for it to be, because if nothing else, it's more entertaining. And if we take the Elon Musk position, the most entertaining possibility is the likeliest. So, maybe. Anyway, yeah. I will complain about Molinism at some point. Don't you worry. Can Hellions also haunt? No, almost certainly not. The only way that they could is if they were directly permitted by God to, because they have no power over the earth, right? Over that which is on earth. Because they have no direct power of their own over earth, it would only be if God permits them to, which would be something like what was it? The master of the brothers of, was it Lazarus? It was from a parable that was recent in the liturgy recently about the hellbound the hellbound person who wants to go and warn his brothers, but God says no because, well, they didn't listen to the prophets, so why would they listen to you, right? And so again, in that case, right, why would God permit the hellbound to say warn the living? But then also, if the hellbound had a desire to warn the living, that would be a kind of repentance, right? That would be a kind of submission to God, and that's voluntarily impossible for them. They cannot will submission to God in that way. So I don't think that's plausible, unfortunately. Again, it would be cool, but I tend to not think that that's possible. Yeah, Klaus says, I've heard bunches of legends of dead Catholics, especially monks and nuns, haunting their living successors in the order, praying, asking for prayers out of purgatory. I've heard a lot of that too, and which, I mean, if empiricism means anything, which to me it doesn't mean much, but if it means anything, I do prefer, as a philosopher, as that kind of philosopher, I prefer to deduce things a priori. I don't put much store in facts, observable facts, but whatever. If those kinds of experiences mean anything, that does indicate that is at least a likely possibility. So, hey, cool. I'd like to think so. It's the answer I would prefer. Anyway, I'll yap about Molinism at some point when Henry isn't staring dead-eyed into our souls.
Oh, so you two just ambushed that poor girl? Where is she now?
Hey, I don't put more store in facts. I'm just quoting a professor of mine from
We followed her along the path to
13
the
or
pond,
14 years
and
ago.
then we jumped her. Only
Dr.
then
Wolf.
her fella turned up, Roman. As soon as he saw us, he charged us like a wounded boar. And he held my brother by the throat and pounded him like a madman. So I grabbed a rock and smashed him over the head with it. I never seen so much blood. I didn't mean to kill him. I swear.
God almighty.
Yeah,
And what did you do with Pavlena?
She was stunned when she saw what happened. So my brother grabbed her and dragged her into the rocks while I went to bury Roman. We couldn't just let her go after she'd seen everything.
Where in the rocks?
To the south of Zheleov. There's a kind of gorge there. An abandoned poacher's hide with a ladder leading to it. I've told you everything. What are you going to do with me?
Both of you should be tried justly for what you did. I'll take you to the bailiff and leave the rest to him.
Kurva, I really didn't want to tell
I
you
know
like
you didn't,
this.
but
I brought you Slavobor. They call him Straw, from Yakesh's farm. He and his brother attacked Pavlena and killed Roman. Then Straw buried him in the woods.
For the love of God, Straw! Is this true?
We didn't mean to kill anyone. We just wanted to give Pavlena a scare, and Roman went for us. It was self-defense.
I mean, you attacked
Henry,
first.
is it true what he's saying?
Okay, not to the gallows. I don't think he deserves death, but he does deserve punishment, certainly. Thinking about this in terms of self-defense, it isn't exactly self-defense. If you attack someone, they defend themselves, and you wind up killing them because they are defending themselves with lethal violence, sure, they might have escalated. But especially if they didn't realize that you were attacking them non-lethally, and honestly, Roman did not have any reason to think that it was a non-lethal attack, then you killing them is still not quite fully self-defense. It's not justified because you attacked them first, right? Hey, think of Henry, right? For example, the story I told about my off-stream shenanigans. I was attacked by some guys on the road, unarmed. I defended myself. I was unable to defend myself unarmed. I drew my sword. I cut them down. Just because I killed them, which I did, they attacked me, right? Had I then drawn my sword and then they drew their swords and killed me, they couldn't say it was self-defense because I drew a sword on them. No, they were trying to beat the shit out of me. I'm not. I'm trying desperately to give up cursing for Lent, so sorry. That I will say maybe this game isn't helping too much, but I'm trying. But anyway, yeah, it's this is clearly not self-defense in this case, right? And Roman was defending himself and Pavlena, and the fact that they killed him, defending themselves from his self-defense, is not sufficient justification.
Straw's not telling the whole truth. He and his brother attacked Pavlena, thinking they could get something out of him.
I might have known. We'll keep Straw under lock and key until I decide what to do with him. Thanks for bringing him in, Henry. Roman was an honest Christian. It's a great shame.
Wait, can I talk to Bailiff? Can I talk to you, Thrush? Hello? What? I'm trespassing? Hey, Bailiff. I'm trying to leave. Thank you. Hey.
What's new in the...
I was just visited by one of... He said he found more fresh graves behind his field.
I've seen those.
That we found someone buried here. I've been digging up bodies ever since that bandit gang started running rampant, and that's about it.
That sounds interesting.
Okay, that's all. Okay, so I know that there is another thing that has to do with this quest, and if I find Pavlena before finding out about this other thing, I don't know if I can save her. Shoot. I might have screwed this up. Don't know.
I'm always glad to see polite people like you. God be with you.
Greetings.
Shoot. This might be a problem. I won't say what it is, because I want to discover it organically, or as organically as we reasonably can. I do actually need to happen across it. When's it? Oh god, it's almost evening. I don't want to do this at night. Hey, Pebbles. Yeah, gotta. Let's just see how it goes. I may need to restart the quest, or at least the part of the quest that we did tonight.
Nice one.
I need to take a left.
Go.
Need to go south.
Yes?
Nah. Oh, shoot. Took a wrong turn. Good thing I have this map. Alright. Well, let's go. Anyway, so yeah, my I don't put much store in facts quote. That is a direct quotation from a professor of mine from, like I said, almost 15 years ago now. It was from when he basically just made something up about history. Just because he oh, here we go. This way, right? He made something up about history because he didn't actually know the details.
Whoa!
And so he said, I don't put as much store in facts. I prefer to deduce things a priori. Specifically talking about history, right? Facts of history. which I tend to agree. I don't actually. When I talk about history, when I learn about history, I tend to prefer just sort of figuring out how things probably went, and then assuming that that's correct until corrected. But okay, you ask if he was more of a think therefore I am kind of guy. He was an Aristotelian, which is, I mean, largely more or less Aristotelian. But so no, I wouldn't say that. But maybe he was a bit of a Platonist though. So maybe it was a Platonism thing. This right? Yeah, this is right. Troubling. Cow skull. Don't like that. Not a fan. You know, I also have a history degree, and I still I prefer to deduce things than to, memorize facts. Wait, what? Did I pass it? Where? Huh. These rocks are a confusing maze. I'll tell you that. No, that's not right either. Oh gosh, that's not good. Oh, not good at all. I may be completely stuck. No, Pebbles, don't get stuck too. Did I make it? No, come on. Well, I gained a level in vitality. At least there's that. Am I gonna make it? I might need to reload anyway, and because I screwed up the quest. I'm gonna load anyway. Let's try here. Search Roman's house. Because I want to talk to the other people first. I'm gonna reload here anyway.
Excuse me?
Sorry. Before I search Roman's house. Turn that one off. Turn that one on. Okay, Yezhik and Yakesh. I need to talk to Yezhik and Yakesh. Wait, hold on. Okay, good. I'm in my fancy clothes. Yezhik.
I hear you're interested in Pavlena.
What's it to you?
Well, Pavlena's gone missing. Do you know anything about that?
Fuck, wait. No, I haven't seen her lately. And I got a pasting in the tavern, so I haven't been out lately. You can ask there.
Aye. I heard about that famous fight of yours.
Yes, true.
So
I
you
wanna know
see,
more about her.
I wouldn't wish no harm on Pavlina, even though she didn't want me. But I'm not sure you could say the same about that ginger-headed Roman of hers. That's where I'd look if I was you. His cottage is on the road to the butcher's.
I know that. Okay, so he wants me to go check Romans. Okay, well, that's not helpful. Okay, so Yakov. Yakish. That's it, Yakish. These names, man. I just can't. Can't do it. These, I will insist, Eastern European names, man. Just can't. Oh, guard. By the way, funny thing, fun little trick to do in game and in real life is somebody walking along the road, especially when there's nobody else around, just sprint up behind them at full tilt. They flip out, and then they're just like, "Oh, it's only you," and then just go about their business. It's delightful.
Who are you praying for?
For my son, Yaroslav.
What about your other children?
One of my daughters got married and moved out. Marushka and Olina are still here. Once they get married, I'll be left all alone on the farm.
Why? One of them could live on the farm with her husband, couldn't she? Lots of fellows would give the right arm for a place like this.
Aye, true enough. Only a father should pass his livelihood on to his son, goddammit! Don't tell me it's different where you come from.
Well, I only got to know my father recently. He's the royal hetman, Sir Radzig Kobyla.
Well, you do look like a man with blue blood. That I can't deny.
Yeah, thanks, but actually I'm a bastard. My ma was a commoner, so she couldn't marry Sir Radzig. Fortunately, his loyal subject Martin took her in and raised me like his own.
Out of duty?
To be honest, I couldn't tell you. But however it started, they became close, and later, when they died, Sir Radzig took charge of me. So actually, I have two fathers.
God's will. There are times I wish I'd died before Yaroslav. I'd have saved myself all the misery since
By the way,
then.
that line is one that a lot of people were freaking out about really early on, because they were assuming like wokeism stuff, but no, it's actually very, very clear that Henry basically has two fathers. He has an adoptive father and blood father. Anyway.
When did your son die?
Well, Yaroslav would have been 5 years old now.
Oh, God. It's horrible.
How come he's buried there and not at the cemetery?
He died during birth and was never christened, so he couldn't be buried in the cemetery.
God have mercy. I'm sorry about that.
Aye, me too. If it hadn't been for that treacherous old hag, he wouldn't be here under a tree. He'd be in the churchyard, as he ought to be. The poor, innocent soul. Or standing right here next to me.
Old hag? Who are you talking about?
The midwife, Bozhena. My wife, Ludmilla, gave birth to 3 daughters. Quick and easy every time. The village women often scream all day and night before they bring their babies into the world. Not my Ludmilla. When she had Marushka, it was all over before the midwife even got here. But when
I feel that.
was coming into the
Right,
world.
Erica?
You know, I knew already I'd finally have a son. I never sent for no help. Why would I? After all, Ludmilla done it all on her own 3 times. And besides, that Bozhena is an unclean woman and a witch. Only this time, something went wrong. Of course, I wasn't there. Being a God-abiding man, I was outside. But Marushka comes running out, shouting, "Pa, send for Bozhena! Ma's poorly!" I thought twice about it, but then I sent for her. She came along with a little girl, Pavlena, and a whole sack of herbs. She started brewing right away, and before the night was out, she was pouring God knows what kind of concoction down Ludmilla's throat. It's a wonder she didn't poison her, the crone. I couldn't get a wink of sleep all night. It wasn't till daybreak that Bozhina came out of the house, carrying in her arms. They could see right off it was a boy. Like I said, only Yaroslav came out feet first. And as they were pulling him out, well, he was all Mother of God. I can't even say it. It was that Bozhina's doing, I tell you. If she hadn't pulled him out and left Ludmilla to manage herself, he could have lived.
I'm sure Bozhena didn't want to hurt your son. She was trying to help.
Help? By killing my son and condemning him to damnation? I asked the priest, and he told me every midwife has the sacred right to perform baptism when things go wrong. Like when it looks bad for the child, see? She can baptize him, make sure he gets to heaven. And you know what Bozhina did?
What?
Not a thing. She looked at that little body lying still and didn't do a damned thing. And my wife died a few hours later. So don't you tell me Bozhina was trying to help. That same evening, I got the other fellas from the village, and we drove that damned witch out beyond the boundary stone.
I see. She lives in the woods now.
A good thing, too. She hasn't shown up here since. Many times I told myself we should have done more to her, so she'd know how I felt.
I think she knows.
Listen, Bozhena's daughter has gone missing, and I get the feeling from what you're saying that you're not exactly unhappy about it. So I'll ask you straight up. Do you know anything about it? Do you want to hurt Pavlena to pay Bozhena back for the death of your son?
I understand why you might think that, but I would never do anything like that. Don't tell nobody, but since Ludmilla died, I go weak at the knees if I only see blood. It's like I'm standing next to her bed, again like that time. I never want to see a corpse again in my life. Besides, if I wanted to get my own back on Bozhena, I'd never take it out on her daughter. The girl's not to blame for anything. She was only little when it happened. I curse that old hag often enough. When I've had a drink or two, I wish the worst on her, so she'd know how I feel. But as God is my witness, I'd never stoop to murder on account of it.
Farewell.
Shoot. Didn't help me. Okay, well, let's go to Romans, I guess. Yeah, what? Hey, can I just... There we go. Okay. I vaulted the fence coming over the other way. Let's go to Romans. Which house is Romans? Oh, over there. Alright, that didn't actually help me. Okay. try this again. Nope. Nope, that's the right way. Let's go the wrong way first, shall we? I must have missed something. There's nothing in the hayloft, at least I don't think there is. There's nothing in the hayloft.
Nobody home. But maybe Pavlena was here.
I might have to look this up. Darn it.
It's set for two. Freshly eaten. And there are the baskets Pavlena came here to sell. They were here for sure. Maybe they just went for a stroll. Dushko might know about their favorite spots.
Come on, man. Okay. I'm sorry. I have to look it up. I'm gonna look this up. I apologize. Learn the secret from Woodcutter Dushko. Huh. How do I do that? All right. Well, let's go back to talk to Dushko. Maybe he'll say something. That was a mistake. I shouldn't have gone out this way. Whatever. Okay, Dushko. He's by his house. Let me see if I can talk him through this and find out something more. His wife. His wife. Hey, Dushko.
I searched Roman's house.
And what did you find?
Well, there's no one there, but Pavlena had been there for sure. The table was set for two, and I found the baskets that she sells too.
You're right. It sure does look like she was there.
It can't have been long ago either. The food was still fresh. Any idea where they might have gone?
Well, they've got a favorite spot down by the stream. You could try looking there.
Where exactly?
There's a ditch leading from Roman's house to the stream. Follow it down the hill. When you come to a place where the stream flows between the two big boulders, turn left and go straight. There it is, under an old linden tree.
All right. Thank you.
But, mind you don't walk into the...
Okay, same thing.
With you, good sir.
Can I talk to him again? I can't. Hold on. Once again, please stand by. Okay. Huh. All right. There's still a chance of success, so let's give it a shot, shall we? Find Roman's house.
quick.
Okay. Follow the stream. That was funny. I had a feeling that was going to happen.
Go!
Oh, man. Okay, the dangers of riding your horse through the woods. The terrible, horrible, good dangers. Okay, here's where that is. Whoa! Okay, let's hop off here. Straight to... Oh, shoot. Did I miss it? Oh, here it is. Past this stump. Oh, I did miss it. Shoot. Okay, let's try this again. Hi, an elk. Or I guess a deer. Where am I? Hello. Why is that? I zoomed in all the way up there. Oops. I went completely the wrong way. Well, not completely, but significantly the wrong way. In the world. I really got turned around here. This isn't great. Oh, wait, also. I really should be wearing my armor. I'm going to be wandering through the woods. What? When did I cross the stream? Okay, here's the stream. Here's that little bridge. Right. Okay, here, we're into the woods. Pebbles is around here somewhere. Did I miss Pebbles? Okay, here we go. Past the two rocks. There's Pebbles. Up this little... There we go. There's a little path. Oh, I see. I follow the path. There we go. There's his braze.
This must be the place Dushko was telling me about. How the local lads bring their girls over here.
Well, anyway, I guess I'll tell you what I was kind of supposed to find out.
Fight here.
Was that Dushko... I was supposed to be able to convince Dushko to tell me that Pavlena has a secret. And that secret is a pregnancy. That apparently she's pregnant. And I need to use that information later. Ideally, at least, to get the best ending to the quest. Basically, to save Pavlena. From the other brother.
Used as a weapon, maybe.
But now not being able to get that information, apparently, it's cut off. Apparently, it's still possible. I can still talk my way through it.
This is surely Pavlena's. A piece of her dress. This doesn't look good. If I had Mutt here, I could let him sniff it. Oh well, never mind. A trail of blood. I should see where it leads.
Man, I wish I had Mutt. Hi, Piggy. Get away from the body, please.
This must be Roman. Someone buried him here. Mother of God.
Ladybird. You
And the body's
stupid
been
swine.
munched on by a pig. I should try and find out who's heard it.
It was his.
That's...
Have you seen... I don't know, that chorus.
Okay, we've already gone through all of this. Straw.
Who knows?
Okay.
God.
You saw
You say
Pavlena?
Aye, the truth, that is...
I hope not.
I thought he was going to tell me. Who are you anyway?
Who are you?
I take what I ain't...
Thanks for your...
Oi!
Okay.
Ladybird! Come back before a wolf eats you!
Okay, now. I need to confront Straw.
Ladybird! Come home!
Come here, Pebbles. Who's my good girl? Let's go.
Where the hell did that pig...
Go! Whoa!
I need some honey. Honey is absolutely the best food in the game, hands down, by the way, in case you weren't sure of this. It restores 30 hunger points. Call them whatever you want, I don't care. It restores 30 hunger bits, and it never goes bad. Which is really
I wouldn't want that.
impressive, I will say. It's really quite something. Alright, let's go confront him, shall we?
Whoa!
Nothing. Okay. Moving along, shall we? Let's go confront what's his nuts. Straw.
Are you the... I know it.
What?
It's no use.
Shit. It's...
Where is...
Okay. I don't want to hurt you.
All right. Well, he don't go to the...
Success. Carry on.
Yeah?
When Yaki, it happened, I don't know. The little... That's not right.
Actually, they go to... It's a place...
But...
No.
When he had 3, it wasn't...
Okay.
I hope for your own...
no.
I see.
No, it wasn't like that. We didn't set out to kill her. Just to give her a bit of a hiding and tell her not to come back here again. Then we'd lie to Yakish that she was dead, and he'd reward us with... well, he's got 2 girls to unless...
Oh, so you two just...
as soon as he held my brother, so I grabbed one of the
Okay,
scenes.
so you killed him.
She was... We couldn't
Right.
just...
Where in the...
To the south.
Okay,
What?
in the Poacher's Crest. Let's go to the bailiff.
What if
I brought you Slavobor, then straw, but...
For the love...
we didn't? We just...
Henry,
So
Straw's
punishment.
not... we'll keep... Thanks for bringing it.
Okay. This would be a red trespass if I stayed in here, but I won't. I'm gonna leave. Thank you. Oh wait, this is the... Right, never mind. That is the that's the scribe, who I don't actually need to talk to right now. Wash off. Now let's go down there to the rocks and let's try this. Let's get our armor back on. Yeah, he came out of the bailiff's office. Interesting. What were you doing in there, Pebbles?
Quick!
Okay. You're going the right way, right? This time? Yes, good. Hopefully it'll just take me along the right path, and I don't have to do much navigation. And hopefully I don't run headlong into these carriages. Pebbles, don't. Pebbles, Pebbles, Pebbles.
Whoa.
Okay, well.
Go! Hey, you! I can't. I'm busy.
Quite busy. Alright, hopefully this time I don't have to no-clip again. I am glad that I at least talked to the others to get a bit more context. It did not help to talk to Bajena, because that didn't pop up again. Presumably, Bajena was not aware that Your dear little girl was Perganonat. Had she known, I'm sure that would have altered things. Okay, I'm gonna try and go at it this way. Whoa! Yeah. I'm sure, had she known that, she would have said something earlier, but I guess not. Okay, here, I'm up in the rocks. This is where I got stuck last time, so I need to be careful. Right there, that was the tree I got stuck on. What the heck is going on here? Nope. Nope. Still nope. No. What in the world? Aha! Hello, dog. Who's fighting me? Is it the dog?
Stop there! Don't come any closer! Don't move, you horse son! Who the fuck are you?
Easy.
Okay.
Calm down. Don't do anything rash. No one has to get hurt here. We're just talking. Alright? How about you take that knife away from Pavlena's throat? One accidental slip of your hand and things could get very messy. You know what I mean?
You think this is a joke? You think this is a fucking laugh? There's nothing fucking funny going on here. Who are you?
Uh-oh.
My name is Henry. I'm from Skalitz.
Uh-oh. I failed. That's not good.
What the fuck do you want here, Henry of Skalitz? Who sent you?
First, tell me who you are. We're Christians. We can talk things over, can't we?
I'm Otter.
Easy now, Otter.
Okay,
Cool.
negotiation.
I never wanted it to end like this. You gotta believe me. I just wanted to give Pavlena a scare, but then that fool Roman got mixed up in it and... I never meant to kill anyone! Shit!
You didn't.
Take it easy.
Don't fucking tell me to take it easy! How did you get here? My dog Bristly was guarding the entrance. What did you do to him, you bastard? And where's my brother? He should have been here long ago. Talk, or I'll slit her throat.
Okay, here we go. There's a lot. I know where you're
I know everything. I know what happened that time between Yakesh and Bozhena.
Then you know we were in the right.
I don't know what Yakesh told you, but he certainly doesn't want Pavlena harmed. She was just a little girl when it happened. You can't punish her for it.
Fuck, I know. Only we're murderers now, and that can't be undone.
Well, there's always a way out. Let Pavlena go, and we'll talk things through. Your brother is fine. He sent me here to talk to you. He doesn't want you to kill Pavlena.
Okay, he's
Why the
moving
fuck
away
would he
from her.
send someone I'd never laid eyes on? Why didn't he come himself? You did something to him, you bastard!
Don't worry, your dog is just fine. I gave him the slip.
You treacherous rat! You wanted to sneak up on me from behind, eh? Well, Bristly will be waiting for you.
I don't know what more I can tell you. It's time for you to make your mind up. Look, let Pavlena go, and I swear I'll let you walk away unharmed.
How do I know you're not lying?
I swear it.
That means nothing. And anyway, what would I do then? She knows everything. She'll tell on me and I'll be fucked.
It's harder, but yeah, I got it.
If you let her go, you'll still have a chance to make a run for it. But if you hurt her, you'll wish you were swinging on the gallows before I'm done with you.
Shit! Fuck! This wasn't supposed to happen.
Let her go before I lose my temper.
It was bad enough before a madman like you got mixed up in it. All right.
Oh, good.
Calm down.
Okay, well.
I'll let her go. All right. All right. Just take it easy.
Okay. Well,
I'm letting her go. Look!
Okay. That I didn't expect that. I mean, look, understandable. Completely understandable. She had just been threatened. Her, let's say, betrothed, roughly speaking, was murdered by his attack and by his brother, who also attacked her. Yeah, like I said, she was just held at knife point for God knows how long. Because I've been dicking around for like a week out here, so...
You killed him? But he let you go.
So what? He deserved nothing better.
I mean...
Yeah, you're right. He had it coming.
Yes, for what he did to Roman. I have to get out of here. Will you take me back home?
Yeah.
Sorry, but I want to clear something up before we go.
What's that?
Are you alright? You're not hurt?
No, I'm fine. Just a few scratches. It's nothing.
How did you get here?
Me and Roman were going down to the stream. He went back to get something, and I went on ahead. Those two bastards jumped me by the stream. I don't know what they wanted to do to me, but Roman stepped in. Only one of them grabbed a rock and...
I know. You don't have to say any more.
When it was all over and Roman was lying on the ground, Otter tied me up and dragged me here. I tried to make a run for it, but that bastard set his dog on me.
Yeah.
Do you know why they wanted to hurt you?
Yakesh put them up to it. For a long time after they chased us out, I didn't dare go to Troskovitz. Ma always warned me not to. Only then, I met Roman. I should have known the people there hadn't forgotten about us. And that Yakesh still wanted revenge.
Tell me something about Roman. What was he like?
He was a woodcutter in Troskovitz. We were... together. Sorry. I can't talk about it now.
Okay.
That's all I need to know.
So, can we please go now?
Yeah.
We can go. I'll go with you.
Good. I don't want to spend another moment here.
Of course.
Let's go then.
We're just gonna slip right past the dog, I guess. Which, I mean,
Here we are.
fine. Makes enough sense.
Pavlena's fine.
Pavlena, let me look. Are you all right?
I'm fine, Ma.
Absolutely
They...
covered in blood.
They
abducted her.
God almighty. Who would do such a thing?
They were hired hands from Troskovitz.
And did they do anything to you?
No, they just tied me up. But they were Yakesh's hands. They would have killed me.
Yakesh? I might have known he wouldn't leave us in peace. Hasn't he hurt us enough already? Isn't it enough that we have to live here because of him?
Ma.
I knew it would come to this. Henry, I need one last service from you.
I'd be glad to help.
Yakesh is to blame for everything. For us being driven out, for Pavlena being abducted.
And for everything else.
Everything leads back to him and his old hatred.
I mean, kind
We'll
of.
never have peace as long as he's alive.
What are you trying to say?
I want you to kill him.
What? Are you serious?
Yes. It's either him or us?
No, it's not.
Yakesh told me how it was with his son. He said you could have baptized him, but you didn't.
What? Are you trying to say now that he's in the right?
No.
That child was stillborn, and his mother needed help. Should I have let her die to christen her dead child?
Well, you should have baptized him anyway. So Yakesh could bury him in hallowed ground and not in the dirt behind the house.
Are you taking his side too? Well, I'm sorry for caring more for the living than the dead.
she died anyway.
You weren't there. You don't know what it was like.
I know that's true, but...
Bozena, don't you know that that path leads nowhere good? They hurt Pavlena, yes, but... you mustn't do anything. Murder is a sin.
No, Henry. Enough is enough. When Yakesh accused us of killing his son, I did nothing. When they drove us out of the village, I did nothing. When we had to forage in the woods to survive and spent the winter shivering over dying embers, I did nothing. And now, when Yakesh tried to kill my daughter,
he didn't.
You
Can't
tell
I say
me
that he
I
didn't?
should do nothing? No, lad. This can't go on.
And what if someone then avenges Yakesh's death on you?
Let them. I've had enough. Why would I make peace with someone who only wants to hurt us?
I don't know. There's just been enough death already. When is it going to end?
It'll end with Yakesh's death.
No, it
There's
won't.
no other way. If you think you can convince Yakesh, go ahead and try. But I can tell you now, it'll come to nothing.
I'm not getting involved in any murder as long as there's a chance of talking it over. I'll try to patch things up between you and Yakesh, even if you don't think it'll work out.
As you wish. But when you fail, you'll know what needs to be done. Otherwise, this will never end.
It ends when you stop. That's how these well, first of all, this is how blood feuds get started. Yeah, this is literally how blood feuds begin. Okay, so there is no rush on this, so I'm going to look for Mutt. Fisherman. No. I'm going to find the axe. Which is not something I have done so far. How do you keep coming out of people's houses, Mutt? Or Pebbles? You're a strange horse. You know that? How am I on Yum Yums? I'm doing fine on Yum Yums. Okay, good on Yum Yums. Broadsword. I could put the broadsword on Pebbles. Need a bread roll. Yum yum yum. Wait. Yeah, no, I need to turn here. Whoops.
Quick!
Not that quick. Yeah, no, I'm going the right way. Okay. Is that a guy?
Whoa! Whoa!
Mercenary, huh? Interesting. Mercenary. I mean, he's not doing anything. This is the right way to the little dock.
Whoa! Could this be the pier from Zdenyek's story? He said Matthias carried Kuba's body up the hill from here. Up to an old oak tree.
The hill. To an old oak tree. There's the hill. Let's see. Oh, there's a little shelter there. Interesting. There's an oak tree.
Whoa!
Oh, shh.
Well, there really is an old oak tree here. But what was the rest of the story? Something about smashing the axe with a rock.
It's a rock. There's a bunch of rocks. There's a whole bunch of rocks. What am I looking for? Axe marks on the rocks? Maybe? Path keeps going, but that can't be right. Unless it's this rock. Is this it?
This
Oh, there are axe. Yeah, look at that.
I'm on the right path.
There's axe marks here, for sure. Huh. Okay. Good, good, good. Progress. Progress. Okay, he went up the hill, and then I remember he went down the hill afterwards as well. Right? I think, at least. This is the path. I think this is the path. I didn't go too far. If I did, I at least know the way back. Okay. There's a guy over there. Interesting. He's just hanging out. I'm right at the edge of another sort of river. Oh, camp by the road. Interesting. Okay, cool, cool, cool. Moving along, though. That can't be right. Can it? I think I went too far. Yeah, I think I must have went too far. Now it's starting to rain. Wonderful. I really should have gone somewhere to sleep first, because it's nearly nightfall. That's not ideal. Anyway, yeah, so I will say that this is... So, Bojena wanting him dead. You can read it in two ways. Right? You can read this as a kind of credible but preemptive self-defense. Right? Because it certainly does seem... I can see how, from her perspective at least, it does seem like Yakovitz, whatever, the guy, the widow, you can see how it would seem like he has a grudge and intends her harm. Right. On the other hand, we know from our discussion with him that he really does not intend her harm, despite what she thinks. What's that? There's nothing. So even though it seems like this is preemptive self-defense, but preemptive, but in some sense justified self-defense, right? If there is a genuine threat, an ongoing threat, then killing him in self-defense might be justified, right? If it really is, or if it really were, I should say, the only way for her to keep her and her daughter alive, if that were the case, then yeah, you can make a case that is in fact right. Killing him is self-defense.
A grave under the tree, overlooking the valley. This must be where Kuba, Matthias's brother, is buried, together with the silver axe.
Is it? Let's see. Either way, we should probably rebury him in a cemetery. What?
God in heaven. This really is the axe. All those years in the earth haven't treated it well. I hope I can fix it.
Cool. It was real. Who'd have thought? Okay, so what we need to do is... What's the closest town? Zhelyov? Yeah, let's just go to the inn. Ooh, it's getting dark. We have a room here. In case you didn't know. I went and... One of the things I did off stream was rent rooms everywhere I could find. So, I have a room here. Anyway, so in that case, I would say that it would qualify as self-defense.
Let us take care of your weary body and soul, Sir Knight. We'll help you forget your troubles for a while.
Thanks, but I'm okay. I just washed myself fine in a trough. Leave. Let's go take a rest, shall we?
I'm sorry.
Sorry, Adam. Anyway, here's our delightful room. Look at this. Isn't it gorgeous? Isn't it nice? Isn't it pleasant? All right, let's sleep. Let's sleep it off till mid-morning. Past a little bit past sunrise. We like to sleep in a little past sunrise, eh? I won't bother with the apple. Thanks, though. Nice of you to leave that there. Okay, so we do need to get the axe repaired. We should be able to do that ourselves, right?
Greetings, Master Guard.
I think we can do it ourselves. Anyway, so I think that this kind of self-defense can be perfectly justified, albeit you have to be careful justifying it, because I also think that it can... Smoked cheese! I think that this can be used to justify some obviously wrong actions as well. Because, you know, if you are, you know, acting in self-defense, but there is no immediate danger, you have to, there is an additional burden of certitude to knowing that there is a credible threat and that violence is the only reasonable way to avoid that threat. Right? And so this is a, while I would say that this would be justified if she were correct, which she is not, so that's important, but if Božena were correct, less conspicuous. Really? Much higher charisma, though. Wow, why is that so much higher charisma? That's weird. Okay, fine. Here, I'll sell that, I guess. Yeah, why not? I'll sell it. Okay, cool. The axe is a weapon, right? No, it's not. It's an other or quest item. Yeah, it's a quest item. How do I fix it? Do I need a millstone or grindstone? Millstone, grindstone, millstone. What's wrong with me? Blacksmith's kit. Will that do it? No, it won't. Okay, good to know. Look, an axe. Anyway, the other alternative, which is quite frankly, sad to say, somewhat more likely, is that Božena is in this directly for revenge. Let's go up to the fisherman. Let's ride that way. And if Božena is in this for revenge, then that is just immediately unjustified, right? Even if she were to take a sort of proper legal route for it, even if she were to, you know, go to a bailiff about it, and a bailiff who would believe her, if that were possible, I still think that would be ultimately unjustified. What's going on here? Oh, it's some lady. Okay. Hi.
Go.
Even if there were a bailiff who would believe her, I don't think that, retaliation against Yokish? Is it Yokish?
Whoa.
What's that guy doing? That's weird. There's also a guy standing in the road over there. Oh, that's a horse.
You there? Please help me.
What's going on?
I beg you, untie me.
Okay. How? I hear a dog.
Thanks for untying. Help me. I've been robbed.
Is that
They
your
took
horse?
everything.
How about I take a look at your wounds?
You're a Sawbones?
No, but I've patched up a few people.
I see. Well, all right then. Do what you can.
Oh, sweet. Mashed potato. Just picked up the first game. Mostly love it so far.
Didn't even
Yeah,
hurt,
I
did
mostly
it?
loved it too.
Well, it almost didn't hurt.
Tell me more about this robbery.
I was ambushed by a band of thugs. 4 men. They beat the shit out of me, took what they could carry, and left me in nothing but my undergarments.
Well, be thankful they didn't murder you while they were at it.
True as that may be, they took all my wares. If I can't sell anything, I'll soon have nothing to live on myself.
Mashed potato, forewarning, there are quests that you probably will not like here and there. When you need to get the information about, I think it was Runt, from the priest in Ujits, do not go drinking with him. Just trust me on this. Just trust me on this. I mean, you can, but like I said, you will not appreciate what comes.
I'll help you, as a good Christian should. What can I do for you?
God will repay you. If you have some spare clothing, or perhaps a few groschen.
I actually don't have any spare clothing.
I'll take what you can give me. I'm not picky. Boots and hose would come in useful, though.
You don't end up serving the mass. I don't have money. Darn it! I have literally nothing. I have nothing. You don't end up serving the mass, but you do end up basically preaching for him. Taking essentially the role of deacon. Yeah, I did go back to a previous save and redid it on a sort of penance stream, if you will. You're more like serving in the altar server kind of sense in mass. Unfortunately,
I can't give you anything. I don't have much myself.
My lord, what are you punishing me for?
Is that your horse?
What will become of me now?
Go get that horse. Go sell that horse that's right there. How about that?
Whoa!
What's this going on here? Yeah, like, what's, hey, is this yours? Is this yours? Okay. The opening has been a bit tough. I'm supposed to, yeah, it is absolutely supposed to be that way. I will say, it's not that you get used to the I mean, okay, partially you get used to the combat. You can gradually get better at it. You gradually get better at the combat, but also, as you increase in skills, like stat point wise, I forgot to have breakfast. Shoot. Well, now I know what it would have been like if I hadn't had breakfast this morning. I'll have some honey. No, I'll have some bread because it's going to go bad eventually. So let's have some bread. Plus 19. That'll do us. What's this? Where am I going? This is kind of unsettling, this swampy little area. There was nothing the least bit swampy in the previous game, I'll say that. I will say, though, nice touches. There's mistletoe. Clusters of mistletoe. Cool. That's regionally and maybe seasonally appropriate. I actually don't know what season it's supposed to be. Oh, thank you. But yeah, no, it's you do, first of all, you as a player get the hang of combat. You get much better at it. But then also, it really does help as you like increase your stats and whatnot. It helps a lot. Okay. What's with this? What's going on here?
What? Wait, Goodman! Go to
Nope.
hell! Take that fucker out, damn it! What do you want?
Take that! I'll sort you out nicely.
One down.
Come on, then.
I will say, if this helps, I will add that combat-wise, it'll help. What I'm doing will help tremendously.
I surrender.
If you're fighting
You hear
multiple
me?
people, it is immensely harder to fight a bunch of people, especially if they surround you. Whenever possible, put your enemies in a line, right? Because make them get in each other's way. Because if I'm fighting like 3 guys and I can get one of them behind another one and I can pivot and circle around, then I'm fighting one at a time. And if I can fight one at a time, that helps immensely. Because you can block relatively easily. Even the perfect block thing. But blocking one guy and then another guy as they're both hitting you simultaneously, you got a problem. And then yes, Erica, good point. If they surround you, sprint, make distance so you can turn around, have them in a line again. Kite them. Kiting is really helpful, especially the perk that lets you run faster. Very handy.
Give me everything you have, and I'll let you go.
All right, easy now.
Yeah.
Just let me go.
Rob the
and I'll
robbers.
Give you everything. You promised to free me. Go to hell!
Why are you fighting me? What? Okay, sorry, dude. I did not mean for that to happen. Okay, any of this junk I actually need. That's worth something. That is not horse. Actually, I could just put it all on the horse. Horse. I don't need counters. Chainmail gauntlets, horse. Half-light legs, horse. Don't need shoes. Food. Books, materials. Oh, that's right. I need to do these maps. That's another thing I can do. It was absolutely self-defense. I don't know why the guy attacked. That was very silly. That was extremely silly. Oh, 20 pieces of... I actually don't need that. It's a quest item. Okay, well, it weighs nothing, so fine, whatever. I will pick that back up, though. Give that to the old hunting crossbow. Not worth it. Crude bolt. I'll take those.
Someone around here has got sticky fingers.
What? They attacked me. Calm down. Mead, apple, bread. Noble quilted trousers? Yeah. Less than 10 less than 10 groschen per pound. That's not really worth it. Cheese. No, nothing. Nothing worth taking. Oh, I can take that apple. With the apple. You did. Ooh, it's gone bad. I'm not going to take that. That's essentially a rotten apple. Come here. Come on. Come on, Pebbles. Let's keep on going. Yeah. Essentially, the worst case scenario is getting surrounded and staying surrounded. Ooh, there's a little settlement here. I didn't know that. Looks like a mill, but something. Cool. Very nice. Here, let's cross at this next little bridge, shall we? Oh, never mind.
Whoa, whoa.
The butcher?
What's she holding now?
A tanner. And no wonder it stinks. I mean, no... okay, maybe I should clarify what I mean by that. No wonder it's so far from anywhere else. That was actually very common in the Middle Ages, where towns would have things like tanners, places that were stinky. Tanners, blacksmiths, places that produced quite a smell, would be either both further away from towns and especially cities, as well as downwind. Right, it would be in the downwind section of town, if you will. Okay. I hear wolves. That's interesting. This is literally just a tanner. And that fisherman, the fisherman I need to talk to. Sweet. Okay. Oh. Okay, so Master said the opening has been so strange because you start off with nothing. When you get Radzig's sword, then you're kind of comfortable with it, and then you start all over again. Yeah, kind of. Oopsie. Sorry, Pebbles. The ending is just as jarring. Yeah, it kind of is. It loses a lot of momentum, I will say. That is absolutely right. It's not... Oops. I'll go back this way. It loses a lot of momentum because there is what is basically almost the end. And then, very minor spoiler, there's a huge, lengthy siege. And if you know anything about how sieges work, it's not exactly action-y. There's a lot of waiting around and occasional bits of action until the end re-escalates. So there's a big lull. There's a massive escalating action, and then it goes, and then it re-escalates, and then climax ending. Back to fancy looking.
God bless you, sir.
Oh yeah, we have a paper mill up north, relatively nearby. And yeah, you can smell it as you can smell it in the car when you're driving by on the highway.
Since you're always walking around the ponds here,
like the whole
you
town
a stray
smells.
dog wandering about.
What? A dog? Do you think he came here to poach fish? Now sheep? Well, that would be another story.
And why did you specifically mention sheep?
A while back, I heard Siegfried the shepherd complaining about
Oh yeah, he worked at a mill. Yeah, out of town.
Or about the gate.
Eventually the town grew around it. It's a huge eyesore. It stinks in the middle of town. Yeah,
Why
I
didn't
bet.
you go and ask him yourself?
I bet.
Where will I find that shepherd?
Siegfried? He lives with his sheep not far from here. On the other side of the water,
Okay,
up
everyone's
on the
pointing
hill,
me to Siegfried then.
towards the
Okay.
castle.
Thanks. I'll try and ask him. Otherwise, you haven't heard any talk of stray dogs around here, have you?
No, if it doesn't have fins and scales, I'm not interested in it. Though one night I was way down
No
on
catfish?
the southern end of Rock Tower Pond, the big one, of a spot there where I catch catfish.
They don't have
Well,
scales.
I'm fishing.
See, speak of the
And
devil.
all of a sudden I hear howling. Not just any old howling, mind you. There must have been at least 50 of them howling in the woods. A noise like an avalanche. I ran straight home and haven't been back there since.
Such a large pack.
Take care.
Well, okay. Can I have a... No. You don't want to share. That's fine. Understandable. Have a nice day. Okay, hey, I can quick travel here now. That's nice. Vidlak Pond. Okay, so yeah, I need to go to... Oh, there's a skill teacher right here. That's nice. Is that... Tomcat? Where's Tomcat? Where the heck is Tomcat? Oh my. All the way down there. Okay, that's interesting. Alright, sounds good. Water Goblin's hut. I missed that. I'll have to go check that out. There's the wolf pack. Kids bathing. Wild woman. Gosh, there's a lot going on this map. Jeez. Alright, well, we gotta find Mutt. Part of that will mean we have to go over here to the shepherd. I beat up that bandit at some point. Yeah, so let's go... Let's untrack this one. Let's try this at some point when we get back around to it. We can untrack Wedding Crashers, really. Invaders, we can stop mice. Oh yeah, that's the practical joke one. Axe from the lake. Parrot. Ow. Brunswick's armor. Wine, women, and blood. Okay. All right, cool. Let's go to that skill teacher, shall we? Ooh, I almost missed. That was almost a disaster. Okay. Alright, moving on. By the way, this is my poor attempt at a stealth outfit. I'm working on it. Very gradually. Very gradually working on it. Wait. Whoa! Okay, I'm gonna take the left path. Whoa! And then this path up here through the woods, right? No, left path again, okay. Wait, whoa, right? No, sorry, whoa. Right path. I got this wrong. Hi. I mean, why? What's? I don't know if I can play with him here. I can say hi, sure. See if he magically appears on the camera. Oh, his head didn't. Oh no, he's so sad. Okay. He wants mom. He doesn't want dad. I think dad's gonna put him to sleep.
No.
He thinks dad's gonna hold him and try and get him to sleep. The baby. There's a baby. He's not happy about being here, I guess. Anyway, bye, dude. See you later, buddy. He didn't like it, I guess. All right, well. This is the thing. He's the first out of our 4 kids who does not like sitting right here and just falling dead asleep, just almost immediately. Like all 3 of the previous ones, I would sit at this chair at my desk and I would just have them in the crook of my arm and they'd just go zonked immediately. Not immediately, but even if they didn't zonk out immediately, they liked hanging out. They liked just kind of chilling there, you know? It was a weird noise. Very weird noise. What it was. Whoa! Oh wait, there's more beehives. Beehives. Beeline to beehives. Always loot beehives. Best food in the game. There's an archery range. Cool. I should just put all this massive amount of honey with pebbles. Skill teacher out here. Archery, I guess? Oh, the gamekeeper. Is he the one who I was helping? I don't think so, but maybe. There was a gamekeeper who was just utterly drunk, and was being chased by wolves while I was off stream, and I agreed to help him. I need to go find his horse, which was apparently abducted by poachers. So maybe I can do that. Oop, sorry, miss. Flata. Flata. Doggy. Oh no, here he is.
Grant you health.
Let's go with my nice outfit.
How can I help you today, friend?
He's quite young.
A shooting range in the middle of nowhere. Does anyone even come here?
People don't really come to watch, but there's usually plenty of archers. I reckon it's because nobody's ogling them here. What's
Okay.
more, shooting advice from master hunters, nothing to be sneezed at. But not everyone comes here to shoot. I've had to kick out a few people. They spent entire days here, getting drunk with Pa. Drives
Oh,
Ma
that's
up the
why
wall.
he's the
So I'll
son.
give you one piece of advice for free. Don't come near my Pa with booze.
Okay, so his pa is probably the one who I found out they're drunk.
I'd like to learn something.
Being chased by wolves.
What is this about?
Marksmanship.
I don't have enough.
I don't have enough money. Okay. Let's compete.
I'd like to compete.
Your first time, eh? What's it to be?
Let's go crossbow. I have my
Right.
crossbow.
So what do you feel up to? Of course, it's tougher.
Let's do beginners.
I'd rather not get ahead of myself.
Fine. Of course.
Let's wager 5.
Hang on. Yeah, here it is.
Wait a while until I get the other art.
Okay.
Ready? Now!
2 points.
What is wrong with me today?
1 point. Ooh.
Wrong with me today?
1 more. I'm in the lead. Yeah, 1 more. I can still technically lose, but it's... Ooh.
Almost a ball.
Okay, there we go.
Another decent shot.
I win.
I'll be buggered. You actually won.
Nice.
Who'd have thought it?
I'd
There
have
you
thought it.
go. A well-earned reward.
Thank you.
I won 15 groschen. That is enough. If I want to spend literally everything, but I don't, actually. I don't think I want to. No, I don't want to spend all of my money. Is there a fast travel point here? There's no fast travel point here. Alright, well, whatever. Alright. On we go. Thank you kindly, pedals. Let's just fast travel to Tarkov. Tarkov? Yeah, it's Tarkov. And then go north from here. Hello, man. You're gonna move, right? Please move. No, I had to move. Rude. Pedestrian not getting out of the way of a basically knight on horseback. What's the deal? Come on. Both rude and extremely unwise. Yep, going the right way.
If you're looking for company, come and sit by the fire.
God bless you.
Oh, did you hear about what happened at the big wheel?
At the
Big
mill?
wheel? Yeah, the place by the Zherovka stream.
What then? Has the water sprite been up to his mischief again?
You could say that. They found a dead body stuck in the wheel on Sunday.
Oh.
You're kidding.
Well,
Who
that's
was
no
it?
great
Interesting.
Some vagabond.
God rest his soul.
And get this. Miller Boschka says he was in the water at least a week, judging by the state of his body.
So what? Somebody did him in and chucked him into the water.
But the river there has a powerful current. The dead
Or if it
man
was one of my
had been floating down the river
party.
for at least a week.
Without anyone...
Hey, ball.
Where are you from? And where are you headed?
We're going where hard-working stonemasons get paid for a job well done, of course.
Well, okay then.
I should think business is brisk for you right now, isn't it?
Indeed it is. We're on our way to Colleen right now.
Colleen.
But with the lords picking on each other again, the aldermen are worried that if Sigismund so much as farts, their shitty walls will be blown away.
Oh, all right. I see at least some are profiting from this war.
No, that's not what I meant. I'm talking about the fear. Only yesterday we got jumped on the way, but the stupid bastards didn't know who they were up against.
You were ambushed by bandits?
Aye, but I'm telling you, they were just a bunch of thugs. Too bad
Surprised
about
you
my
did
bag,
okay.
though. I had a nice shirt from my old woman in it. But what the hell? What's done is done.
Maybe I can find them for you.
Be glad they didn't catch you knee-deep and bare-assed in a pond. Now that's a story I could tell. What's your name? I'm Henry, and I'm in my lord's service.
What a coincidence. We had a Henry who used to work with us, too. But at the church in Brownhow, a stone block fell on him. He died on the spot.
Different Henry, I wager.
By the way, I'm Cuba. But they call me Ball Man.
So Mashed Potato asks, how's the second game?
You must have lost a
great
lot of
so
weight.
far.
then. Or maybe you're a
I
good
think-
dancer?
Wrong on both
I think I
counts,
prefer
lad.
the combat very
I
slightly in
used to
this one.
dress stone as shot for catapult, see? Did it so long I could hardly cut a right angle after.
So, Mashed Potato says, I heard there were some questionably
bid you safe
liberal
travels.
things going on in
Sure.
there.
Good luck, my friend.
I have heard likewise. I have yet to encounter any.
Excuse me.
Sorry. One of the issues is, compared to the last game, there's a notable lack of enterable churches. By that I mean there are churches here and there. Oops, I did not want to do that. There are churches, but they don't have like fully built interiors, so you can't actually go inside, which is unfortunate. But not like. I mean, they say it was essentially a development issue, which, I mean, I'll say, from what I've heard, there's a bunch of unenterable buildings in Kuttenberg, in the major city, which is unfortunate, but not entirely condemnable. So fine, unfortunate, but okay. The big thing is you can now romance Hans. And if you know Hans, if you've met, I don't know if you've met him in the first game yet. He's basically your best buddy. He's your bro. He's your dude. He's also the son of a close associate of your sovereign lord. So he is absolutely above you in station. The controversy, the big controversy, was that the historical character upon whom Hans is based was, at the time of this game, 15 years old. Which is clearly not the intention of the developers. He was aged up for the purposes of this game because he's a young lordling, right? What did I find? What did I find? What little doodad did I find? What little doodad did I find? Anything interesting? I think so. I don't know what. Must have found something. Oh my gosh, my poor little boy. I hear my boy. He's very sad. What will give me enough but not too much nutrition? Smoked cheese, too much. Walnuts. I don't want to use them up. I'm going to have 16 of them. I can afford to. Munch. But he's great. He's a fantastic character. And of course, you can completely ignore the romance path. If you don't initiate it, it just doesn't happen. So there's that. So I plan to do so. Actually, honestly, I plan to ignore all of the romance paths in this game because Henry is, according to my previous playthrough, essentially betrothed to Teresa, which there's a bit of a hanky-panky there in the first game, but you can perfectly well intend to marry her as well, which is the thing. So that is my Henry's perspective here. So there you go. As for otherwise, there are apparently tons of romance options and casual fling options as well throughout this game. So there is that. But you also can establish early on in dialogue that you essentially didn't have a thing with Teresa, or that it really didn't go anywhere, or that you're no longer together, basically. So if that's the case, then you're not, betraying your betrothed. You are getting out there, So there's that option. Yeah, Mashed Potato says, never a fan of the you can just ignore it kind of stuff, but it doesn't sound as bad as the internet made it. It's not. Nothing's ever as bad as the internet makes it. It can be pretty bad. Like, it is pretty bad. Like, the fact that they can, sodomize with no social repercussions for a lord and a lord's bastard. That's completely ridiculous. And I don't even think they're secretive about it, really. I don't know. I didn't play that path, and I don't intend to. But yeah, it's still bad plot wise, like story wise, in terms of like it's immersion breaking, if absolutely nothing else. In addition to just being outright degenerate, like why would you include this sort of thing? I mean, unless you were going to explicitly include it as an abomination unto the Lord that cries out to heaven for vengeance, and everyone treats it like that because that's how everyone would have treated it in 1403. I don't think that's how they're doing it. Man, the balls on them if they were to actually do that. I will say though, there's one gay character, but one pair of gay characters, whatever. There's a gay character in the first game, and he's like one of the primary antagonists. that was excellent, and it's treated as a negative character trait that gets exploited, and it's fantastic. I won't say who, I will not say which antagonist, but it's one of the main antagonists. He's gay, and he's got a little boyfriend who gets essentially like held hostage by the good guys. And they make fun of him for it, like hard. I have not seen that sort of thing since the first Iron Man movie. The whole being gay as being villain coded. As much as the gays like to talk about that, of homosexuality being villain coded, it barely ever happens anymore. And when it does, it's really notable.
I hear you have some problems with wolves.
You can say that again. Those fucking mangy beasts are eating my sheep. They take them like they were for sale at the market.
Well, did you notice an ordinary mutt amongst those wolves?
There might have been. I didn't get a close look at them, but one seemed to be smaller and
you had a close look,
was a strange colour.
That could have been mutt.
If I understand you, you're looking for your dog and think he might be with those wolves, right?
That's right. I'll have to find that pack to see if it's him.
I'll say, since you're already going after that pack, would you mind doing a good deed? If you kill those furry fuckers, there'll be a reward in it for you.
Sure.
Why not? I can kill two birds with the one stone.
That's great. It'll be well worth your while.
I hope so. Where can I find that wolf pack?
I was grazing my sheep up on the slope last time, by the forked birch, and those monsters learned to go there. I don't take my sheep there anymore. Those fuckers still go sniffing around over there.
So we'll bring your flock up there again and wait and see if they come.
Are you fucking mad? I don't want to lose any more sheep. I think you just need some bait.
Not even one single sheep? I promise I'll look after it.
Well, I could lend you Ignatius. He's the stupidest ram I've ever seen. Or the brightest. Depends on how you look at it.
Interesting.
What do you mean? Can he do somersaults? Does he know how to count?
That'll be all I need. The only thing that little devil knows how to do is piss me off. When I want him to move, he sits still. When I want him to sit still,
Ignatius,
he fucks off to where I can't find him.
Which Ignatius?
I know people like that.
Right. But you can
the
tell
one
a
that
person
James
to
White
fuck
doesn't
off.
think existed,
But
or
when it's a sheep,
somebody else?
You're wasting your breath. And on top of that, you have to take good care of him.
So I'll take Ignatius and use him as
bait.
bait.
You know Ignatius
Right.
the sheep. Interesting.
But he's so
You're going to have to
stupidly
elaborate there.
smart. I'm certain he'll come back to me.
Yeah, let's...
All right.
Why not?
I'll take Ignatius and go and have a look around that forked birch. Will he come with me, or will I have to lead him up somehow?
That bugger will follow you himself. Just wave a carrot in front of his face. He's mad for carrots. I can't even count the times
Don't let
he's rammed
Ignatius
his
die.
way into
Okay,
my
we'll
house
try.
to get some. I
Mention
happen to
how he
have one
loves
here.
Ignatius. You saw a video of it.
If you take it with you, he'll follow you around.
Dishonor
like a
on you
loyal
if the boy,
dog.
if best boy
When you
dies.
get to the pasture,
Best boy?
just throw the carrot and then go and hide.
Oh my
Ignatius
gosh.
will stay there.
Where can
You
I
will thumbs
hide?
down my video.
There's a thicket across the road.
Okay.
Don't worry. If the wolves go after the sheep, they won't notice you. But you'll hear them from far away as they get closer. I don't know anything more horrifying than the sound of their damned howling. God be with you.
Okay, game saved. That's good news. Where's Ignatius? Where's little Iggy? This him? Is this the stupid one? Where's the stupid one? Go back to armor, shall we? I'm gonna be fighting Ram. I know he's a ram, but he's stupid. How do I tell which one's stupid? Ah, there he is.
How are you, Ignatius? Sorry. I thought now that we're partners, you'd be a bit more talkative.
That was weird.
Why do they call you Ignatius? All right. Keep it to yourself.
Come on. This is... Okay. Come on, Iggy. Come on. See, I have it on good authority. Bad authority, of course. James White, who's not a good authority. But I have it on his authority that Ignatius probably didn't exist. That being Ignatius of Antioch. Man is asking a sheep questions. What else am I supposed to do? Just not talk to the bizarre ram that is following me to what might be his death now, or what? Anyway. Listen, Henry has never been entirely mentally stable. Okay, I'm going. Henry has never been entirely mentally stable. His first thought is, why do they call you that? I mean, it is a little odd. It's kind of a strange name for a sheep to be named after, a church father. Particularly one who didn't exist, That's a rabbit. I want to eat it. If I can hit it. I probably can't, but I want to try. No, not even close. It didn't move, though. That's odd. I need more bolts. That's what I need. Did I hit it? Oh. There went another rabbit. The Pope's invented Ignatius to sell more indulgences.
I think I've found the spot. Well, Ignatius, I'll put your snack right here. Now, come and eat it up. Once you see a...
Okay.
wolf, just out loud, and then run away. All right? I'll be hiding in the bushes, and we'll jump out to save you in time.
With a sword! I'm gonna save your schnapps just in case. Just in case. Reach level 7 and drinking. Like, okay, you say that like it's a joke, mashed potato, that the Pope's invented Ignatius to sell more indulgences. But that's like literally what James White was speculating in his debate with shoot, what's his name from Shameless Popery. Where are the Alwoos coming from? Joe Heschmeyer, thank you, Erica. Yeah, if you didn't see that debate, it was a frickin' mess. I knew what you meant. I don't care if he butchered the spawn. I doubt he probably doesn't care either. I highly doubt he'll see this. Be cool if he did, though. Anyway, oh yeah, Mashed Potato didn't look into the James White debate at all. The fact that he did a PS video after the fact, he doesn't know what he's talking about. You refuse to watch James White? Well, watch it for Joe. It was interesting. It was good. I actually really liked it. I thought it was good. It was a good debate. Hello? How long do I have to wait? Did I do it right? Bait. Yeah. Lay the meat. Or, got a sheep named Ignatius. Forked birches. He's a stubborn animal. Won't go anywhere unless I have a carrot for him. Okay. Swish. Where are the awoos? Did I not lead him properly? Where did he go? What? Ignatius? Ignatius. Well. He just ate the carrot and straight up left. What a little jerk. What a little jerk. Are you kidding me? He really is a jerk. Best boy. Yeah. Uh-huh. Best boy. Best boy. Let's try this again, shall we? Hey, Ignatius. Get over here, you loser. Ignatius, you fat lard. Come get some carrot. Where is he? Ah, there you are, Mr. Retard.
How are you, Ignatius? Sorry. I thought now that we're partners, you'd be a bit more talkative.
Bruh.
Why do they call you Ignatius? All right. Keep it to yourself. Do you want to go back home? You must be afraid. My, you aren't afraid of anything. I respect
The carrot
that.
was not there. I'm pretty sure.
Don't you think we've been chatting long enough? I'm glad. Let's go and get this over with.
This is so ridiculous. The carrot was not actually there. No. Yeah, mashed potato, yes, very good point. The other sheep sound like sheep. Ignatius just sounds like a guy pretending to be a sheep. Maybe he is. Maybe he's just a guy. Just a dude, you know. Put on our armor. Take our carrot. And our stupid sheep. Come on. He sounds like a sheep when he's not in dialogue. When I'm not talking to him, he sounds like a sheep. See? That sounded like a sheep. Not like some dude. That is a really disturbing point. That yeah, I know he sounds like some guy just going. Bah! Strange creature, mightily strange creature. Okay, so
Birch.
Okay,
I think I've found the spot.
Great. So what? Should I put it like here? Hey, Ignatius, come here. Goofus. Where'd he go? Where is he? Is that him all the way back there? Hey, Ignatius, where you going? Hey, loser. That's why I left him behind. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on, I got a nice carrot for you. I've got you a nice carrot. I'd like you to survive this, if that's cool with you. Is that all right? Would you like to survive? I'd like you to. I'd very much like you to survive. Okay, now come here. Come on up into the bait spot. Right there. Right here. Yeah? Come on. Come on. Okay. I will take a Savior Schnapps. And I will drop a carrot. Okay. Now he should be in the spot. Oh. This is the spot. Lurk on wolves. Hey, get away from my bestest. Oh, jeez. You're a dog. Get back here. Get back here. I can outrun wolves. Can't outrun them and then swing, though. Come here, losers. Hey, don't kill my sheepo. There was 3 of them, and they ran off. See if I can get that hair. I doubt it, but let's give it. Overshot. Hey. Hey. One more down. Is there another one? Aha! I am a highly evolved pursuit predator. I will run you down with a sword. There we go. Wait, hold on. I can butcher this and get you some. I can get some meat. Where'd it go? Oh man, I missed it. Darn, that was silly. I lost it. All right, well, we killed the wolves. That's good news. Did Ignatius make it? I think he made it, right? I don't think I gave the wolves a chance to get him. And there's no carcass. So he must have. He must have escaped, I assume. Hey, I wonder if I can just run down a hare. This seems unlikely. No, okay. No, I don't think I can run down a hare. Now, I could run down a sheep. That would actually be quite easy. Hey, bah. I love my ridiculous method of hunting, which is just run at them swinging a long sword. Main level 50. How did I get a main level from that? Whatever, it's fine. Is that you? That's not you. Where's Ignatius? Hey! Whoa! Excuse me? Excuse me harder? Hey!
Greetings.
Who was that? There's Ignatius. Hi there. Whichever of your stupid animals that was, I want to eat them. I'd like to eat whatever creature that was. Anyway, I also got the perk which heals me when I wash myself. Which is nice. It's actually really convenient.
I'm back because of those wolves of yours.
Ah, I'm glad to see you alive and healthy. How did it go?
You don't need to worry about them anymore.
You don't say. What a relief it is to hear that. Here's something for your help, just like I promised.
I didn't find my dog among them.
Did you try to ask our gamekeeper? He might be a drunk, but he'd probably notice a stray dog in the woods. He doesn't live far away. Down the hill here along the road. Right on the rock above the pond.
Yeah.
I wanted to tell you something about Ignatius.
Did something happen to him?
No, nothing happened. He survived.
He is back in the
and
flock.
He's probably
I checked.
back with the flock by now.
I'm glad to hear that. He's a stubborn fool, but I'm fond of him.
Why did you send him out as bait if you were fond of him?
Before I start asking questions.
Okay, so I need to save the gamekeeper now. Okay. All right. Lackey. This is the quest. Bring Pepik back to Vastatek is his name? Yes, Vastatek. Okay, so I need to find Pepik, and I need to find him up there. Okay, I can do that.
Quick!
Yeah, I can follow the path for the most part. I have to take the left fork. It's going to do me a nice U-turn.
Quick!
Is it this one, or am I taking the wrong path? No, that's right. That's right. Okay. Into the woods to find Pepik. I will do it without my horse for the moment. Whoa! I swear I've dealt with poachers in this region before. Thought they were up... Wolves! That's a lot of them. Corner. Got him. Any more? Let's butcher all these wolves, put all the meat onto pebbles, which is gross, but fine. I'm already overburdened. God, I'm covered in blood. Absolutely coated. Oh, gosh. Okay. Is there more? There was another one, right? Or did I miss one? Well, none of those was mutt. So that's good. Okay, let's put... wolf meat to the horse. All of it! The materials, wolf fangs. Other. Pelt. Ears. Oh my gosh, I really need to put some of my other stuff on the horse too, don't I? Dried hair meat. Honey. Right, I'm gonna put like 70 of the honey on the horse. Ah! He's fully loaded. Okay, cool, great. I don't need to pick up any more honey. Fascinating. Okay, cool. Cool. Good to know. Alright, into the woods we go. Maybe I should sneak as I get closer. Aha. Interesting. Okay. gonna save scum real quick. No, I'm gonna just talk to them. Hey. Hey, ruffian.
If you value your life, turn around and forget
I've come
you
for the
saw
horse
anything.
you stole from the
Everyone,
huntsman.
here! Kurva! Fuck this!
Great, run. Get out of here.
Hey, follow me! We're fucked! I'll get you!
Piece of shit!
Okay, well, fine. Try again. I'm going to shoot him. I will shoot him. He did see me.
Kicking, you piece of shit! We're under its blood! For fuck's sake!
I'm covered in blood.
Follow you! We're going to gut you, you whore son! Get out! Get a shot in! Do it!
Oh man, there's a bunch of them. One with a bow. Okay.
I can't get a shot in yourself! Show your stuff! Ha!
Okay, that was good.
I've
Good.
been
That-
waiting for you! I'll be... Fuck that!
Another archer.
I'll help you out! Show your stuff!
Ah!
Watch out! Follow me! I'll rip your ass open! I'm all yours!
One's down.
Take
Okay.
him down!
There we go. Cool.
Christ, that stings! At least it stopped the bleeding. I'll get you! Christ, I'm bleeding! You swine! Alert! To arms! Get out of here! I yield. Mercy. You'll pay for that, you whore son! Alert! Alert! Oh! Christ, I'm bleeding!
That one ran, right? Or he.
Fucking slaughter!
Hey, buddy. Okay.
Fuck this! I'm not getting myself killed!
Yeah, just leave. Run away. I'm gonna keep my sword out and be covered in blood. I swear, being covered in blood really helped this. I just absolutely bolted. Which is understandable, really. The fact that he just absolutely ran. Elm bow? Nah, not worth it. Arrows? Not worth it. Hemmed hood? How conspicuous is it? Is it, only 0 visibility. High visibility, no. Hunting coat? Clout hairs... Is it coutier? Is it couters or couters? I don't know, the things. Those, the elbow guards. Bread. A bagel? I want a bagel. Elbow, nah. I'll eat a bagel. Reinforced bludgeon. Nah. Curved arrows, pointing cap, gambeson, pink gloves. Ooh, sword guard, nice. Hair pelt, nice. Oh man, sword guard, perfect. I can actually make a I think I can make another longsword now. I've been waiting on that. Trying to find one of those. Because if so we can check on this. My longsword currently, this one, my common longsword, is a grade 3. because I made it myself, and I'm quite a good craftsman. But I have the perk that allows me to make tier 4. To make tier 4 weapons. And that means that I should be crafting most of my own gear, which means that I need the stuff to make a much nicer longsword. Or not much nicer, but a nicer longsword. I need that. Hairpin of bone. That's worth it. Hair pelt, that's worth it. This guy's dead. Hunting bolt, I'll take that. Oh, it was my bolt. I shot him with it. On canvas, nah, not worth it. Counters with rondel. Oh, more walnuts, I'll take those. Groschen, I'll take. Alright, I did not find keys to their chest. I don't have to pick it. Unfortunate. It's fine, though. Manage. I have enough. I absolutely have enough lockpicks. What's that? It's a candlestick. Why can't I loot that? It looks valuable. Okay. Move my hand over to the mouse. By the way, Mashed Potato, I don't know if you're playing on PC. Oh my gosh, this is not good. I don't know if you're playing on a PC, but first of all, I recommend a gamepad. But second of all, for lockpicking, I recommend to take your right hand off of your controller and place it onto your mouse. It makes it so much easier. Cinnamon, I'll take. Dried beef, that's not bad. Reduces energy, though. It's not actually that good. I do like some good beef jerky, like IRL, obviously, as one should. Beef jerky is fantastic, but candle, no, I don't actually need that. Silver chalice, I'll take. Salt, nah. I'll take the dried beef, I guess. Okay, that'll do the job. What's in there? Fastening material, blacksmith kit. Take those. Another lockpick. Another locked door. There we go. Got more agility. It's nice. I'm trespassing? Well, yeah. I'm trespassing on some frickin' bandits. Poachers, not bandits, I guess, but still. Old hunting crossbow. Common bolt, I will take. Nice. Ooh, a Waffenfrock. I'll take that. Groschen, bandage. I don't actually need a hunting crossbow. I have a much nicer crossbow. Groschen, satin. Can't see. Anything else? Tin pitcher, not worth taking. Going through all that. This all looks quite nice. Anything over here I can loot? Doesn't look like I can. That seems annoying. Okay, well, I'll loot this. Warhammer? Nah. Skullcap? Nah. Ooh, silver brooch. Worth the 0 weight, absolutely. Copper jug? That's worth taking. Okay. Thievery? That's stolen? Is any of that actually marked stolen? I'm covered in blood. No, it's not marked stolen, so it's not quite thievery, I guess. It does count, though. Hey, Pepik. Pepik. Hey, Pepik. That is actually kind of neat. They put a locked door over a little cave entrance. That's clever. Rather clever. Okay, I need to ride Pepik back to the guy's hideout. Mount Pepik.
All right, Pepik. Let's go and see Vostatek.
Where is Vostatek? Can I fast travel? I can't fast travel to him, can I? He's got a little hideout there. By the way, in case you didn't realize. That looks a bit like an ideal ambush location. Going the right way, right? Yes. Perfect. All right. I really wanted to find Mutt tonight, but we are getting awfully late. We are getting awfully late. Might not be able to. Oh, I gotta... How close does he need to be? He's literally right there. You can see him. Okay, there we go. Hey, Vostatek.
Found Pepik. The bandits had him, just like you said.
You have no idea how glad I am to see you, lads. Thanks, Harold.
You're welcome. And
it's Henry.
My name's Henry.
Ah, whatever. What did you do with those horse sons?
They're dead. Down to the last one.
It's not true, but okay.
You're one hell of a fighter. You're a real tough fella. I mean, you stink. And your shoulders are pointy.
Oh, it's because I carried him a ways.
Fella, nonetheless.
Enough already.
Carried him a ways the other night.
Will you ride with us? Or will we meet back at my place? We've got a lot to celebrate.
Yeah, let's just
I'll ride with you. We wouldn't want you falling off that horse along the way.
I want to wrap this up. I really, really want to finish this. We'll see. See what we can do.
Vostatek!
Slata, my dear!
Vitek, come here! Pa's home! Thank God you're all right. What happened?
Ah, nothing much. Some wolves went after the carcass I had and chased me up a tree. Good thing Henry here showed up to save me.
Mother of God, that could have ended badly.
Amen.
What is it, Ma? He's fine, just like I said he'd be.
Vitek, don't be rude.
He's right, though. I'm mostly fine.
Don't talk rot. What about your leg? Don't tell me a wolf bit you.
Nothing like that. I did that jumping down from the tree.
Are you sure there were even any wolves to begin with? You reek of booze. Again, he was drunk.
He is drunk.
Wasn't he?
No, he's not gonna go with that.
Those wolves were really there. Whether Vostatek had been drinking before that had nothing to do with it.
Right. So he was off his head.
That's enough, Vitek. I won't have you speaking to your father like that.
I mean, it's understandable, I suppose, but...
Quiet. Apologize to your pa.
Give it a rest. Both of you. Please. Vitek is right. I'm the one that should be apologizing.
Aw.
I was drunk. But I promise you, I'll change my ways.
I don't want any more of your promises. But I'm sorry. I'm glad you're all right. But I've got to go. We have some work to do.
What are we going to do with that boy?
I'll have a word with him later.
That's enough talk. Henry, we've got to reward you somehow. If you ever need a place to sleep, our
sweet.
door is always open.
That's
Nice.
right. And you deserve a big pile of groschen. You saved Pepik and even dealt with those poachers on top of it.
What poachers?
Oh, nothing, Slata. Thanks, Henry. Here you are.
Happy to help.
Now, if you'll both excuse me, I've got to sleep it off.
Thank you, Henry. Truly. Stop by sometime.
Okay, so I do actually need to talk to him.
Same to you.
Vostatek. Hey, need a word. Hey, need a word, real quick. Actually, wait. Hold on. I need to clean myself first. I'm an absolute mess. Okay. There we go. Let's dress nice. All cleaned up. Vostatek. Dog.
I'm looking for my dog.
What's that got to do with me? Everyone's looking for something.
Okay, you're a huntsman, so I figured you'd have some idea if there's a stray dog roaming around here. It's possible he might have joined a pack of wolves.
Now that you mention that wolf pack, I've got it in for them, and I'm not the only one.
Well,
They've
yeah.
been wreaking havoc around Simine, chasing after game. It's driving old Lord Simine mad. But you're telling me an ordinary mutt joined up with them?
That's what
I'll
it
have to
seems
go
like.
and verify it. Thanks.
Folks say they're always prowling up in the woods and rocks above the pond in the evenings. If you want to find them, try looking around there before dusk.
Okay, let's go find Mutt. We will do this. We will do this. We got Pebbles. We got the day. What's her name? Pavlena. That's it. Pavlena. All the way down there. Wonderful. Wait, what time is it? Oh, let me get down. Check what time it is. I just wanted to. Oh, okay. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and sleep. Where can I sleep?
Where can I... You can stay in this...
Okay, in the stable. Sounds good. You did that? You did that? Right here? Yeah, here we go. Okay. 12 hours. I know, 12 hours. Yeah, I know it's 12:30 IRL time. I know. I really want to finish this. You've been pegged as a thief. What? Where? Not again. Where? I have no wanted status anywhere. Anywhere. What is going on? Well, this is going to be an unpleasant surprise at some point, I'm sure. But whatever. It's fine for now. I'm not going to deal with it. I'm not going to bother with it right now. There we go. Breakfast of honey. I'm a Pooh Bear. Got a rumbly in my tumbly. Okay, let's travel to... He's all the way down there. Let's go to... Simine Mill. Right? Yeah, that's probably the best way of doing it. Yeah, let's go to the mill. Or, if while I'm on the way, I get interrupted nearby, that might be nice. Encounter. Yeah, let's just right up on him. This is perfect. Perfect location.
Go to hell!
Oh, what?
Piece of shit!
Ah, come on.
Show what you're made of!
You can't stand
bastards,
up
really?
to this!
I've been waiting for you.
I'll beat you to a bloody pulp!
Oh. Wow, okay. That was... I'll take that. Yeah, it might have been... Oh, yeah, I might be wanted by poachers, I guess, in which case, who cares? So, whatever. Alright, let's... It's still kind of far, but let's rush it. Let's just go.
Quick!
What? What's wrong? What's wrong, Pebbles? What's wrong, Pebbles? You okay? Are you freaking out? Hey.
Yes?
Okay. It's okay. It's okay, girl.
Go! Easy! Easy!
Oh, that's great. Okay. It's because she got attacked. Hold on. I have a potion, right? Can I afford that? Yes, I can. Alright, now let's go. You're not gonna let me, are you? This is... Can I give you a treat?
Go!
There now.
Hey, it's okay. It's okay. Really. I promise. It's alright.
Quick!
Okay, this is not working. Alright, I'm gonna run for a little while. I'm just gonna go. She can catch up. I mean, yeah, I guess the horse wants me to go to bed. I want to find Mutt. It's in the thumbnail. There's nowhere for me to fast travel to, which is really quite irritating. Now, what's this? Oh. This was our encampment.
Huh. Back off before I kill
Okay.
ya. Get out of here.
Alright, let's do it. Let's do this last.
Go to hell! Alert! Alert!
You whoreson!
We're under attack! Ha! Enough! I give up! I surrender!
Give me everything you...
All right!
You want to try me? Mercy! Leave me be! I surrender! Give me every... All right!
Get out of here.
That's all I have. Now let me go.
Okay. Alright, well, this is as good a place as any to stop, I think. I guess.
I'm gonna teach you a lesson, asshole. Attack! Come and help us!
There's no one to help you.
You horse! Attack! Everyone, get over here!
There's no one else.
Leave me be!
There's no one to help you. I look terrifying, apparently.
I surrender! Give me every... All right, easy!
Okay, that's interesting. Take your groschen. Who's looking for me?
It's a slaughterhouse!
Hey there!
Going to get it. Mercy! Spare me!
Okay.
Let me go.
Give me every...
All right. You promised to free me.
I will.
Now keep your word.
I will. I shouldn't. Because you're almost certainly with the people who, you know... who killed my entire gang. But...
Fuck this.
Yeah, I think we'll call it there. That's as good a place as any, I suppose. I can't... I could steal these horses, I suppose, but... I don't want to do that. I'm trespassing? Alright, well, let me just do this again real quick. And let me just trespass in this bandit cave. Oh, way to die. I'll take it. Alright, no longer trespassing. Is that? Yep, I'll do that. Right there. Point of this. There we go. Weapon stub? Elm bow, no. Crude arrow, don't need. Brocade hood, nice. Cap with peacock feathers, nice. Embroidered coat, nice. No. Brooch, tin cross, Groschen. That's their ill-gotten gains, I take it. Some of which is probably from our group. But yes, I do agree the horse wants me to go to bed, and I really ought to. So, we are going to wrap it up around here. Let me finish this here. All pebbles over. Are you in the camp? You came out of the cave. Alright, sounds good. That's deranged. Steal food, really? Serious? Okay, whatever. Alright, let's save and quit for now. I may wander around and unlock some areas in this. Unlock maybe some fast travel stuff around here. Probably not, though. We'll see between now and next week. But we are going to call it there for the night. So, thank you all for joining me. Thank you all for going a little bit late with me tonight. I was really, really hoping to find Mutt this evening, but it does not look like it. That'll have to be next week. I know we tried last week. We tried now. We will try again next week. We will eventually reunite with our dear doggo. And this is taking gratuitously longer than I expected it to, so there we go. Anyway, have a wonderful evening. I'll see you on Thursday for Star Wars. I'll see you next Tuesday for more Kingdom Come Deliverance II. And until then, remember, don't be safe, be well, and more importantly, be good. Good night.